Hi, I'm Leona Swiftsilver. Raised as a bard in Ilvinus, I've been on quite the adventure these past few months. After being blamed for the death of Lord Richard Kentigern and exiled from my home, I started exploring various cities and towns in San Maria, places I'd only read about as a child. I've met so many new friends, and have also endured a few difficult goodbyes. One such goodbye was with my childhood sweetheart, Roman. After learning that he not only tampered with my memory most of my years growing up, but is also a member of the Assembly, I chose to abandon my dreams of marrying him and stay with my new family. Oh, I suppose that's important. After growing up an orphan in the courts, I learned that my father gave me and my sister up in order to protect us from our mother. Did I mention that Kessera is my older sister? She's not particularly thrilled about it, but I don't doubt that she'll come around eventually. In the meantime, I'll have to be content with trying to help her fulfill a prophecy with the rest of Fate's Chosen, and find better ways to propose to my fiancé, Areo Mossier. As we continue forward with great challenges awaiting us, I hope to harness the new divine oracle power given to me by the Everlight. I want to make her proud and keep my friends safe in the battles to come. One day, when the world is at peace, I hope to be with my dearest Areo, my entire family, and enjoy a happily ever after of my own.
Sup, I'm Kessera Stormbreaker, and I'm doing this against my will. I said I would do it. Didn't say how I was gonna do it. Fine, let's start over. I'm Kessera Stormbreaker, and apparently I have to save the world. Sounds dramatic, right? A nobody from the middle of nowhere gets cursed, and now she has to defeat an ancient evil. Seems like there would be somebody more qualified than an average mercenary who spent most of her time going against goblins and orcs, yeah? Well, I checked, and there isn't. So now, while everyone else is dealing with a major civil war and all hell literally starting to break loose, I get to go searching for rocks that haven't been seen in centuries. I don't have to do this by myself, and I can't tell if I'm grateful for that or not. They all, most of them anyway, seem to believe that I've got what it takes. And strangely enough, they're all willing to risk life and limb to help make that happen. But trust me, if I had my way, I'd disappear into a shitty little town in the middle of nowhere and no one would hear from me ever again. But I don't have that luxury. So instead, I talk to my horse, listen to a shitlord in the sky, sometimes, and try to figure out if I'm going in the right direction. Man, I really hope everyone's right.
It was supposed to be a simple mission. Find the Crown Prince and convince him to come with me and lead a coup against his mother, the Empress. If only it was that simple. Who am I? When I left on this mission, I was Staff Sergeant Eldon Vale of the Imperial Army. A life of service is all I've known. I was sent away from Grassgrave when I was 16 to join the military, and since jail was my only other option, I went. I rose through the ranks rather quickly, earning a reputation for always getting the job done, no matter what. This led to being handpicked by Captain Valerie Donahart to serve under her command. In my 4 years serving under her, I learned more about leadership and friendship than I ever thought I would. She's become the most important person in my world, which made it all the more difficult to leave on this fateful mission. I did find the Crown Prince, Areo Mossier, and I convinced him to come with me to take his place as Commander-in-Chief. We were getting ready to leave when I met the Oracle, Andromeda Skyseeker. She inadvertently showed me a vision I cannot begin to understand. To make things more complicated, Areo then promoted me to captain and reassigned me to watch after Leona and Kessera and aid them in their mission to piece together the Veldahar. So here I am, in the company of people I barely know, in a world of magic and courtly intrigue I was not prepared for, separated from the one person I cannot live without. Simple, right?
Why, hello there. My name is Alexander Lightbringer, and I enjoy long moonlit walks, vigilante archaeology, and making new friends. I was born the fourth of 6 children to my well-meaning and overbearing parents. I was expected to dedicate my life to Pelor in some fashion, but I could never seem to get the hang of it. My passion for knowledge and not faith was eventually accepted, and I was to be turned into a wizard the family could be proud of. Unfortunately, the magic I am most adept at is necromancy, the one thing my family opposes with all their might. As a result, I retreated from court life and spent many lonely years researching in secret. One evening, while raiding a long-forgotten temple, I stumbled upon a genuine damsel in distress. I was intrigued by her tales of a lost well of prophecy, and by the comely paladin she traveled with. The friends I made and the truths revealed at the well changed my outlook on life and the world. I help Fate's Chosen and continue my illicit research whenever my duties in Wolfcrest allow it. Instead of languishing in obscurity, I now work to free my home from the corruption of the Empire.
In the land of Iolan, there is a village that every 5 years sends strong, young warriors to the cursed jungle of the Grim to protect an ancient artifact known as Lorekeeper. This artifact is held in a sacred, dark place, the center of a harrowing labyrinth aptly named the Hopeless Gardens. My name is Atlas Seto, and I am the current guardian of this artifact. I was on my 3rd year of duty in the Grim when I experienced my greatest failure. I fell in battle to a wizard named Alistair McGrath and his thrall, Kareen. I had almost given up hope when a group of adventurers came looking for that which I had lost. It took many long conversations, a tenuous confrontation, but eventually I made the decision to travel with them to recover the ancient gem. After some harrowing trials, self-realizations, and forged friendships, Lorekeeper was recovered. Although I felt that my mission had changed, the duty still remained, and I chose to continue on. Now, I travel with Fate's Chosen, people I call friends, working to drive back the darkness that would engulf this world and make sure the power they seek is placed in willing and capable hands.
I wasn't the crowned prince of Rayomastia when I first met Fate's Chosen. I was simply Ray, a man looking for his missing sister. While traveling with them, well, I fell in love with Leona. Unable to imagine my life without her, it became my new mission to protect my friends while I embarked on a quest of my own, to save the members of my endangered family, and save the Empire from civil war. Underlying players to this rebellion have been slowly revealed to us, and it seems to be coming to an end. My mother, the Empress, is held captive in the Nine Hells, while the Archdevil Apollyon stands in her place, bent on taking over for his master, Asmodeus. I do what I can to protect them, but this group of unlikely heroes faces a much bigger threat than just a civil war between squabbling territories. An insurmountable force threatens the prime material plane, taunting us all from just beyond our horizon.
At the same time, many factions work to their own ends both for and against the party's personal objectives. The Divine Covenant seeks to protect the Primal Ban, while the Silence claims to root out corruption at its core by any means necessary. The Cult of the Dragon aims to raise Tiamat from the Nine Hells, and the Assembly? Bent on taking over the natural world. Even the gods on high mean to meddle in the lives of a group of adventurers they have named as Fate's Chosen, to some unknowable end. In a world where nothing is black or white, good or evil, Fate's Chosen must find a way to mark their own paths and claim their own destinies. Welcome to Open for Adventure.
Have you heard of those touched by fate? Families forged through triumph and trial. Heroes to both stranger and friend lend an ear, and I'll spin you their tale.
Do you
That looks pretty good,
Do
Camille.
you want to do it? Okay, let's do it. Hi, welcome to the stream. I have a friend with me.
Oh, I can't put the mic.
Okay, done? Are you though? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
Where Mindy will be extra talkative today because we're sharing a mic. Oh gosh, I can't sit down. It's gonna be that kind of stream. It's just that kind of weekend. How's this working out for you? It's not. Spoiler alert. Last time on Open for Adventure. No, before we get started, Tony.
Yes. Hey, everybody. We have a giveaway for tonight. And what are we giving away? We are giving away something very special. We're giving away 2 ounces of our very own Fate's Chosen tea. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's in focus now. But yes, we'll be giving away 2 ounces of Fate's Chosen tea brought to you by Dryad Tea. And tonight's word will be wish. So remember to... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So remember to only enter once or else you will be disqualified.
I think that's it.
All right.
Look at all them people entering. Good job, y'all.
Yeah.
Bel Chavez.
Oh, Bel Chavez. We love you, Bel Chavez. The original 40B.
Y'all.
I think the last time they subscribed, it was like,
Oh, no, Ma. Hey, Mom. Hey,
look at
Mom.
all them. Look at all you. Okay.
Say no.
Oh,
Sorry.
did your mom enter the...
Yeah.
Oh.
This is good. This is bad. I can't control myself.
Who would like to give the in-character recap for
Gonna be a
last
good
week?
stream, yo.
I'm so sorry.
I volunteer Alexander.
I also volunteer Alexander.
I third that. Second that. Third.
7th.
Well, I'm glad that I was
Counting,
going to
sorry.
volunteer then. Last week, we, after having rigorously inspected the tomb and found that the only thing that seems to be trapped in any way was the one thing that we needed to actually get into. We prepared ourselves, spreading out away from said tomb that we were fairly certain contained which Massiere? One of the Massieres? I can't remember the
Quan Mall?
Quan Mal, yes. That contained Quan Mal Massiere. And upon opening said tomb, a giant, nasty, evil demon woman popped out. At which point in time, Kester was able to grab the stone of the Veldahar that was contained within, but we were promptly set upon by said demon. I valiantly tried to save some of the books, and then proceeded to try and save the party by grabbing the Ring of 3 Wishes that we had seen embedded in the wall. I made a quick prayer to Ayun, and expected her to guide my hands instinctively, and proceeded to cast a powerful wish to banish all fiends and devils and extraplanar beings back to where they belong.
I'm sorry, Alexander. Can you repeat that for me? What was the wish?
I wish to banish all fiends, devils, and extraplanar beings
Okay.
back to their plane of origin.
Okay, cool. Just making sure we all heard that.
Yeah. Oh, yes. In the process, I got rid of the devil, and unknowingly got rid of one of my party members. But that was not our immediate concern, as Leona had fallen in battle, and we had to resurrect her. And then in the night, I had a wonderful conversation with Terry, where I pledged to help him in what sounded like a rather explosive adventure he was planning on having. And we got a good night's sleep. And I believe that's about... Oh, and we heard something that Kester called an elephant outside.
Leona called it the elephant. I don't know what
Leona
fuck
called it
was.
the elephant. And that's where we left off.
Did we forget anything?
Think so.
Oh,
We looted some more weapons from the weapon room, but
I mean, Alexander doesn't know this, but I may or may not have made a deal with the Raven Queen.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
It's okay. I'm going to ask. It's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm also stuck on another plane and trying to find my mother, father, and 2 sisters who are also plane shifted.
Good times. Fate's chosen. We pick up within the vault of Mirwin Siddharka. You have no idea what time it is, because you're in a vault. A tomb. But it is the equivalent of your morning. As you have all risen, what would you like to do?
well, I feel weaker than usual. I know that's not saying much, but I'm not sure I could make the trek across the desert right now. And we do have a rather impressive library at our disposal that I would really like to get a better chance to sift through if we could. I think that we can. I don't think we're going to get anywhere faster, but
How long do you need?
Well, this is the first time that I've changed the fabric of reality, so I'm really not sure. It could be a couple days. I don't know. I mean, I can barely stand Eldon. If what Leona said about Atlas feeling like he was being hunted, I think we're going to need to be able to move if we actually get to where he is.
Yeah, we need to be ready for that. That has to be our next move.
Do you think there's something helpful in the
I mean, maybe perhaps not for this exact endeavor, but I can't imagine that the knowledge we'll find inside won't be helpful somewhere.
I mean, might as well look.
And we should also see if we can't grab those 2 other rings. They looked pretty potent.
Sure. Sure. I don't think we'll be any more helpful out there than we would be inside, so
Yeah, we need to be at full
Look.
strength.
yeah.
You all have sort of a fair bit of money, yeah?
I mean,
Technically, we're fine.
That's the best kind of having money, actually, as it happens. Do you have any in the form of, like, diamonds, maybe, just a little bit? Just a tiny, like a little sprig of diamond, if you will.
Why?
I might be able to sort of touch Alexander in a way that he'd enjoy and restore a great many of his properties.
How many
Just
diamonds?
restoring his properties through touch.
How many diamonds do you need? Because we
Well, I need like a lot of them, but like really, really small.
Right, but like, about
How small?
Like dust, but like a lot of it.
okay.
Like a dust, but a
so
lot
like,
of dust.
about how much
I mean, I have diamond dust.
Alright,
You
and
have
we can
diamond
crush
dust?
them.
Yes, I need it for that spell I got
That's
you. I got for
extremely
you.
convenient.
Oh.
As it turns out, that's actually sort of perfect for this circumstance, as it happens. If you'd favor us with it, I could try to touch you in a good way.
How much do you think you'll need?
Well, just like a pinch of the good stuff.
Right. So you think you can reverse this?
Reverse is like a really strong word for what I would attempt to do. Sort of like mitigate, minimize, otherwise reduce, sort of provide a boon, small benefits to one's physical form, but also not guaranteed by any means.
Sure. All right. Sure. Yes.
Fantastic. Give it to me.
I will pull out the bag of diamond dust that I have, and I will hand it over.
Just a little spritz here. You could just go ahead and give me a little dollop of diamond right in the palms there. All right. I'm going to go ahead and rub my hands together real nice and tight like this, and then I'm going to Lady Gaga my whole body, and then I'm going to give Alexander a big hug, and I'm going to kiss greater restoration
Gentle.
on the entirety of Alexander. Just a full great retroactively restoration.
It's like this diamond dust is essentially glitter, and with this hug, you have now covered each other in dust that sparkles.
It'll never come out, Alexander. It'll never come out. It's all right though. You get used to it.
I'm fine with that.
You'll find it for months, and you'll think of me.
Does greater restoration restore my strength?
I haven't a single clue.
I don't know.
Give me just a second. Let me see. I will look it up.
If I was in that circumstance, I know how I might do it, but it's a crapshoot. You never know. It's impossible to say.
It's a lot of glitter there, Blondie.
It's very, very sparkly.
How much?
Kind of fitting, I think.
Is
really.
Is it 100 gold for the greater
100
restoration?
GP. That's right.
All right.
GP for gold parsley in this circumstance because of your garnishment.
One effect. Any reduction to the target's ability scores. One curse. One effect that is charmed or petrified.
Cool. So yeah, my strength would stop being 3.
Well, damn.
How much more dust you got, big man?
Quite a bit.
You want to party?
I mean, what?
I'm just saying, I have one more hug left in me today. A lot of emotional effort I'm willing to expend on you.
Right, but
I have the tools. I have the talent. You have the love.
I'm feeling a lot better after just the one hug.
That's normal.
I mean,
it really does improve one's condition.
You could maybe hug Kessler. She seems to get cursed fairly often.
Well, that's fine. We are already best friends. Kissra.
I'm gonna.
I
there's a thing over. I'm just gonna.
I haven't given him another 100 gold pieces worth of dust.
I wasn't trying to cast anything. I'm just going for a big old squishy. I just want to.
I'm walking in the. You're gonna have to follow.
I will intercept and I will take the hug.
Fantastic. Glitter all around.
Oh, I do like glitter, so I'm not actually offended by this.
Now, two of you are fancy.
Well,
We were already fancy.
You
Feeling
fancier.
a lot better.
Sure you are, Blondie.
But I mean, it will make things maybe easier if you don't mind waiting just a few hours. Let me just kind of actually peruse some of these spines and pick out a few choice books, and then we can head out.
I'll help you look. I know stuff that looks important. I don't actually know what it says, but if it looks important, I can find it.
Do we know how to
Probably.
get to Atlas?
I mean, that's one of the things I'm kind of hoping I might be able to find in these books.
Okay. Well, I would like to cast Sending to see if I can touch base with Atlas and just see if he is still relatively safe or if he has found his family. And I will Hi Atlas, it's Leona. Just wanted to check in and see if you're safe and if you have found your family. Please let us know.
Leona, I am doing all right. I have not found my family, but I had a run-in with some wolves. I am safe for now.
Okay, so I think Atlas is okay. He hasn't found his family. He ran into some wolves. But he says he's safe for now.
I mean, he lived for a year in that godforsaken swamp. I can't imagine he has much trouble with dealing with the wilderness.
This is true, but
Or more than a year, even. He was there for years.
But he was also, trained specifically for it. I'm sure it's fine. We're going to get to him quickly.
I mean, the thing we're going to need to do before we can even try and get to him is figure out where he is.
Wait, didn't I find that out last time? And relay
Did we?
that? I think I did.
Pretty sure y'all found out. I actually misspoke last week. I said Arborea.
Yeah, I did, because I do remember that.
And it's actually the Beastlands.
So
Okay.
we would have that information, because I did
okay.
relay
Okay.
that. Okay. Well, have you guys found anything?
Are we going to look now? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally, you may have not been looking at all. It might have literally just been, I already asked.
Just starting to look now. Really? I'm gonna pull out just the 10 books that I found last week and or the 10 books that I just kind of grabbed yesterday and actually look at what I grabbed, see if there's anything in there I can toss, and then I guess actually make a search of the library for any more useful books.
So, this is the prized library of a very, very powerful wizard. There is not much in here that Alexander is not going to be interested in. A lot of these are detailing how important artifacts were made. In fact, some of the artifacts are artifacts you've seen in here, how some of them were made, creating very expensive potions, a lot of magic item creation. There's also quite a few spell books, many of which you already have the spells for, some of which are not even in your area of casting. Just basically several compendiums of the different kinds of spells that can be cast. What exactly are you specifically searching for?
So this is too good of an opportunity to pass up. So I'm searching for spell books and just I'm definitely searching for I think I'm definitely searching. I've definitely got like a little bit of an eye towards planar things, but like in general, just spell books, things that I can maybe copy later, even stuff out of my range. But I think there's also definitely a tint towards necromancy, particularly if I can find stuff that is in a language I'm fairly certain other people don't understand.
Most of these things that you will find are in the common language.
Okay.
You'll find 3 or 4 spell books, and you and I can go over what exactly is in them.
Sure.
You find a lot of first, second, third, all the way up to 5th level spells that are the most prevalent in all of these spell books. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna use an advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use another one.
Okay. How many do you have left?
Jeez Louise. They do not want me to find shit. So that was 2. I had a total of 4. I've got 2 left.
Okay.
But I guess I'll take, because that's 3, and I'm just gonna take that because that's the universe telling me. So that's a 12.
Fortunately, you don't
I
find...
rolled a 2, a 3, and a 2.
That sucks, man. Unfortunately, so you only use 2 advantages?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the other one back. Unfortunately, you do not find any spell slots higher than that in your quick searching. You do find a planar book, however, a very detailed book of all of the different kinds of planes. And this also has details on how to make tuning forks to these planes. You don't have the materials you would need to make these, but this is, you imagine this kind of information is prized beyond...
Necessary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't imagine
Okay.
that there's another book like this.
Okay. Well,
While
I'm
he's-
definitely taking that one.
While he's looking, before I go and do my own looking to help him, I'm gonna look over at Eldon. We should probably go put the tune back together.
Yeah, might as well. Let's do it.
Before we push the cover of the sarcophagus or whatever it is back, I'm not looking at Eldon while I do this. I'm very pointedly not looking at Eldon when I do this, but I will reach into my bag and pull out one of my little carved birds, and I'm gonna tuck it where he was holding the Might of the Dawn. Put his hands back. And then I'll put my hands on the top, and I'll look at you. Yeah?
Yeah, I nod. And then I'll help. We push.
Yeah, well, put it back. Thanks. And then I'm going to go look for anything that looks important or fancy with my +1 investigation
Can you repeat
in the
that for me?
books. I'm after Eldon and I put the cover back over the tomb, I'm going to go over to the library room, and I'm going to work around Alexander to see if anything looks
In my wallet.
vaguely important that he might be missing.
Interesting.
Not that I know what they do, but I generally know when something's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, roll for
So.
investigation.
Okay. I have 5 advantages right now, so I'm just going to use one real quick.
Okay.
I rolled one lower, so I'm going to use another one. So now I have 3 advantages.
Okay.
Well, that one's much better. That's a 17.
Okay. You've rolled better than Alexander did.
I know. Well,
We're
he's
still
looking
recovering.
he's looking for knowledge. I'm looking for money.
Okay.
Not like money, but like things that like, you know. I've taken a couple of item recovery bounties in my life, so.
What actually interests you are a set of 3 books that are gilded and like basically look like they've been painted on with silver. They are, let's see. They are creation of spells, like a spell creation guide, essentially. The theory behind spell creation. And the third one specializes in soul transformation. And it's specifically, as you leaf through it, their titles are spell creation, study of the soul, and how magic transforms you.
Okay.
And you feel like you don't really know what this is all about, but it looks like this book looks like it would be worth a lot of money.
All right. I will take the 3. I will stack them up. We'll look over at Blondie. He's probably like nose deep in 3 different books right now. So I'll just put the stack next in line for when he inevitably shifts over to it, you know? I'll just kind of leave that there. And I imagine this probably took some time for me to find. So if I don't find anything else even remotely helpful or useful, then I'll probably go back out with the main group.
I will say, with that high roll, you also find another book about the history of the Eladrin.
I'll leave that one there.
Noted.
It is pulled out a little bit, and then like I register like what it is. So it's definitely like messed with. Just in case a certain other half Eladrin goes meandering through the library. But I definitely do not. It just stays there. It's fine.
Speaking of other half Eladrin. So, I probably would peruse the library a bit. I don't know if I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for necessarily. And I've things on my mind. And, you know, I'm watching everybody else searching. I'm watching Alexander flip through multiple books. And I would like to pause in the middle of my searching, aka literally I will stop at some point randomly, and we have very smart, powerful friends that might know more about this than we do. And I would like to cast Sending to Zytharia.
What does your sending say?
Hi Zytharia. It's Leona. So, do you, by chance, know about other planes? Particularly the Beastlands? Particularly how to get there? Hope you're doing well.
Oh my god, Leona! It's so good to hear from you. I know all about the planes. Did you ask how to get there?
Do you know how to get there? Yes.
I know how to get there.
Do you need help? I'm doing really well. Kinda.
Did you get the kinda in there?
Yeah. It like trailed off. Like, sorta.
What's happening? Oh! Well... Yes, we could use some help. We need to get Atlas back. We are currently in Iolan, so we could use some help.
Well, I don't know how to get to you, but if you can figure that part out, I can plane shift you to the Beastlands. She'll send another sending. Oh. Because she has sending. Oh. Also, there's something kind of crazy going on right now. A lot of my friends have disappeared. And, well, so have a lot of other people.
We might know something about that, but maybe it's best if we have that conversation when we get you to us. But I'm sorry.
Okay. Just let me know. I'll be waiting. Okay, that's it.
Wait! 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 I shout into the tomb.
What?
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 Wait! Oh,
I'm taking a nap.
oh.
We're waiting.
That seems like a poor use of time right now. So Zythoria can help us. She can plane shift. So I think she can shift planes.
Yeah, but she's back on San Maria.
Right, so I don't know exactly how to fix that problem necessarily. Do we know how to... Can we... Okay, that's...
I don't know of a way to bring her here.
We have an airship.
That's a
can
long time
Yes.
though.
Yeah, but I mean,
And
if it's
Here's
what
the
we got-
thing. Either we go to Zytharia and we piss off Captain Burke for probably the last time,
That's probably true.
Yep.
or we take a week to get back to Zytharia. Now, if Terry, you seem to know a lot of people.
Oh yeah, best friends, obviously.
Great. I want to show you something, and you can just tell me if you've ever seen something like it anywhere in your travels.
My peepers
And-
are all yours. Go ahead.
I'll draw out a teleportation circle on the ground, not like actually to fire it off, but draw out the circle. Have you ever seen a circle like this, similar to this?
Well, yeah, they sort of have different pictures around the outside than this one. But is I was sort of it's really a good thing that you brought this up. As it happens, the idea and circumstance that I was able to assist with that we had discussed last night before I went and tuckered off to bed near Captain Eldon, sir. I'm just going to get ahead and pull this here. So yeah, I think this will do it. And I'm going to reach across and hand you a scroll of plane shift that I found in my rummagings. Is per my late night exhaustion-inducing library read before you were there. And while all of this mayhem was going on, Terry also would have liked, if possible, to head towards the main entrance, drop a couple of my bags near Sir Captain Eldon's things, and focus exclusively on listening and looking at the door, and leaving Alexander with whatever scrolls or parchments I'm able to locate otherwise.
This is great. I mean, with this, we can. The only problem with this is it's a one-way ticket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't cast this spell yet. I haven't built up the required arcane reservoirs, let's say, to be able to cast this without the aid of this scroll. So,
Alexander, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You will want to get to Atlas, yeah?
Yes.
Do you care that he is safe?
Do I care that Atlas is safe?
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather he be alive than dead.
That's a place to start. Would he come for you?
I doubt it.
I'd like to place my hand on Alexander's shoulder. You have to figure out what it is that's going to motivate you to be your own form of brave or stupid.
Oh,
I've found mine, and
don't worry, I've got plenty of motivation for brave and stupid. I just don't have the means to enact them yet.
There are worse things to experience than a one-way ticket, Alexander. At least you get somewhere.
Well, I mean, if we're being quite frank, it's not actually a one-way ticket. It would only be a one-way ticket for all of us, except for Atlas. And we'd have to rip the stone from his dead hands.
Well, he's already there, so I suppose, yeah, it's more like a no-way trip. And then you find him, and then...
I can get all of us back to this plane. I can't get Atlas back to this plane.
Sure, well, you could all just open a shop over there, something. Figure out a new plan of attack, so to speak. Figure out what's got him locked down. Maybe it's a baby drama situation. Or
what's got him locked down is he's from there. Once we're there, I can
like
banish us back to this plane.
All right,
but
sure.
I can't banish him back to this plane because he's not from here.
You've got yourself quite a quandary there, as it happens. Alexander, I'll frame it a different way, friend. One time I was on the beach, and I was walking along the beach, and I saw a great many seashells. And I decided that a nearby stick was the perfect rudiment for me to start digging. And do you know what I did, Alexander? I left the beach, because no one should just be randomly digging on a beach. You must have purpose. You must find yourself in your heart, and you must pursue that purpose. Don't live on a beach with a stick in the shells. It's nonsense. I have to pursue my purpose now. I finally understand. I hope one day you find your stick in your shells.
I've got mine. Well, I mean, I guess I've gotten off the beach.
Are you sure? Perhaps you have your little toes wiggling in the water's edge there. Maybe is what's happening.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
You're taking in the scenery, listening to the waves crash, debating whether or not to stick dig. Perhaps.
I'd like to think I got off the beach when I joined this group, but
You may have got off the beach in your mind, but you've not got off the beach in your heart, Alexander.
Terry,
You need to let your heart swim free, not in the water.
All right. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? We connecting like a couple of humper bros?
We are definitely connecting.
All right. Yeah.
We are definitely connecting, Terry.
Well, we're all adventuring in new directions. You are going to go somewhere and banish yourself to a seashell stick place while Atlas comes back. Huge rescue. I think I'm going to murder someone. So
Right.
That's a little interesting.
Yes. Well, like I said, if you need help with that, I can help with that. But
I'm pretty sure it's fine. People make it look pretty easy. So, you know, you just
right.
sort of
And
like...
you said you wanted to go flashy with it,
In me.
but I would be remiss if I did not
You got a little
ask.
bit of glitter there on you. I'm just gonna get that out of there real quick.
Thanks, Terry.
Just you
I-
got it. It's gives you a glow. But yeah.
Would you mind, seeing as we are Humper Bros, would you mind telling me why you need to murder somebody? You were a bit light on details last night, and I kind of chalked that up to it was late and I was literally dead, tired.
Yeah. Go on.
So could you fill in a few more details for me on that particular subject, the subject of murder?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of people seem to think it's a bad thing. Some people don't
Right.
mind it at all.
Right. Who do you want to murder?
Really a reflection of society, I think. Oh, well, so like, I sort of have someone that was not very nice, and I sort of have to like address it, if you will.
Okay.
Not overall it. It's full addressing the situation, and I'm afraid that there is some delicate nuance involved there.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like my own personal beach with the stick in the shells, sort of.
Right.
But it's also carries a bit of symbolic weight, like a cactus.
Yes. A name, Terry.
I just had to kill, sorry.
You have to kill who?
Yes, just exactly. So, about that, I'm glad we had this talk. Another hug. Come in. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right,
Come on,
right,
man.
but-
Another
but-
hug. I'm just going to hug you. You don't
I'll
have to
hug
hug
him.
back. I'm going to squeeze into you. And then I'm going to squeeze, and I'm going to grab both sides of his face, and I'm going to tap him on the forehead, and then I'm going to walk towards the front door.
Eldon, you would have heard that.
Yeah. Hang on there, Terry.
Oh, Captain Eldon, sir.
Yeah. We didn't hear who you said you were talking about.
Well, you know
Just
what?
a
These
little louder.
temples very echoey, right? Not a problem.
Yeah, I heard everything else just fine. Just
You're very perceptive.
yeah.
Like
I've been told that.
frustratingly perceptive.
Yeah, I hear it all the time.
Like I'd like to maybe just whisper something just for one time and not have it
Good
not
luck.
have it bounce on the inside of your face holes and reverberate into your understandings.
Who are you trying to kill?
Sorry?
Why was that again?
I have my reasons.
I know I asked you what they were. I imagine you got good reasons. Otherwise, you wouldn't just go around talking about killing somebody in a flashy way.
Well, I didn't really talk about it in a flashy way.
No,
I
you talked about
intend
doing
to
it.
Do
Yeah.
it in a flashy way, but I talked
Right.
about it really quietly, hence the frustration of you.
But I'm here. Yeah, sorry. I should have warned you.
No, that makes perfect sense, actually.
Yeah.
is sort of awkwardly keyed in to a lot of conversation that I'm sort of putting together now, actually.
Yeah, I know everything.
Anyway, so about that, let's just go ahead and keep that between me, you, and the Humper Bros.
Absolutely,
Humper Bro
yeah.
Pact of Secrecy. And I'll find my stick on the beach, and then I'll bring it to you, and then our pact will be sealed. If you comply, please press 1. I'll hold it right here for you if you want. Just go ahead, give me a little boop. Now?
Do you
Just
want
wanna-
help?
Just
Is that what you're?
no. I wouldn't have you all roped into my affairs. That is a path that I must walk with new socks, and I will get there safely until it's not, and then I will also be fine.
Okay.
You do sort of remember the other conversation we had, the one that we had on purpose though, right?
Yeah.
Not the one I accidentally had with you, the one where
Yeah, you actually, yeah. With the ring and the, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So when the time is right, I feel I've been able to maybe help you retrieve your friend, my friend as well, also best friends, me and Atlas, really, and then I will be able to address my redressings, basically.
You don't have to go it alone. The whole life thing.
So let me tell you just a little secret, Captain Eldon, sir. Wait,
I'm all ears.
Anyone I noticed? Is there anyone else around here who can like hear words vibrating through the air like you can?
18.
No.
You literally see that Kessler and Leona are watching this whole conversation happen.
Yeah.
I do?
Well, Eldon does.
Yeah.
My perception is like negative, but
No. You're fine.
right? So, you, Captain Eldon, sir, you went first. Kessler was first because we're best friends. But I know it sort of seems like, oh my gosh, Terry, this guy is so talented and handsome, so deep and mysterious. So full of wisdom and pearls that also contain wisdom, like it's an enchanted pearl.
Yep.
Probably has all the friends.
All of them.
Definitely, best friends. But not exactly, in the sense that like I sort of don't have any. So, you know, you're all sort of like my best friends. And you also kind of like my only friends. And good thing here, only best friends. So that's pretty much a double whammy, which I think is a good thing. And I don't want to make my best friends go into a dangerous situation on my account, because it's not what friends would do. I think if I had friends, I'd know for sure.
What friends do is they show up when their other friends need them.
Are you sure? Alexander isn't sure.
I'm sure.
He died recently. He's probably a little discombobulated.
Yeah, maybe.
He's got some open bubbles still floating around.
That's possible. I'm just saying. It sounds like you want to do something that's pretty dangerous, but it's important to you. and I would never stop you. But you're not alone in the world. You don't have to stay alone in the world. You don't have to throw it away.
Oh, Captain Eldon, sir, thank you, Captain Eldon, sir. Friend.
Just make sure you're making the right decisions here.
Of course, yeah. I just, it would be really important to me if you could just help me with that one favor, and you can have whatever gold I have left.
Don't need your gold.
It's like 10 posthumous gold plus like 8 of the gold.
Not gonna need it.
Are you sure? It's 18 gold. It's like a lot of
Do I
drinks.
look like I care about gold?
I mean, I don't really know. I try not to judge a book by its cover, Captain Eldon. So
I don't need money.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's very fortunate.
Leona. About this part in the conversation is when you hear another sending. Oh. Leona. Oh. It's Zaydaria. Oh. Where did you say that you were again? In Iolan? What's this place called again? The Vault of Mirwin Zadarka.
Mirwin Zadarka.
Zadarka.
Zadarka. I've never said it because I've been too afraid to say it wrong.
Oh, hi, Zytharia. It's Leona. We are in the tomb of Vault of Mirwin
Zadarka.
Darka. That's one word.
Is there by chance a really big library?
Yes. Alexander has quite enjoyed himself while exploring all of its contents. Or, I mean, he looks a little frustrated, but maybe that's just him?
Okay, so I cannot get inside of the vault unless you cast gate. But once you do, you can bring me inside of the vault.
Okay. So, do I recognize that spell at all?
You would know it is a spell that, in theory, is in your spellcasting list?
Would I...
You would... Would you what?
I've seen it cast.
You've seen it cast.
Okay. All right. I have an update from Zytharia.
Great.
Alexander, have you seen, in any of those books, have you seen any spell scrolls or anything for gate, the spell gate? Zytharia said that we could use it to get to her, to get to here, which that is what I remember from that spell.
I have heard of the gate spell, but it's almost as powerful as Wish.
So you haven't found a spell scroll for it?
No.
Well,
Were we looking for spell scrolls? I thought we were looking for books.
well, I think...
I kind of skipped the scrolls, gonna be honest.
Okay, well, maybe we should try looking again. Maybe.
I can certainly adjust. Yeah, sure. We can try and find a gate spell. I've got some kind of ideas from these books that I've been finding. Just kind of on the planes. I know of the plane shift spell, and we've got this scroll here. you know, I mean, we could use that to get us there. Some of these books are very useful in spell creation. I might be able to come up with something that we could bring us back, but
Well,
Just help us look. We'll just look again.
I can help look.
Roll investigation.
I hope you find the book that I put back.
19.
You find the book that Kessler put back.
Oh. I will take it out. I'm not going to read it right now,
Yeah.
but I want to keep it.
After you keep this book, can you describe to me some of the things that you might be doing to locate a hard to find object?
Well, you know, I guess it doesn't really, that's not really helpful. So I'm mostly, you know, I don't know how bright it is in here, but I'm casting a bit of dancing light so that it's just a little bit brighter. They're kind of not dancing.
Also, the walls go 100 feet up.
Oh, that's very high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's okay. I will pull out my lute and I will pluck a merry little tune so that I might fly.
What's the tune?
I don't know.
But no.
Oh, my
That
God.
is the go-to. When I'm not sure what to pluck away. Doot, 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 doot. Do, 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 do.
I regret everything.
Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
You don't find anything.
Oh, that's disappointing.
You find at the very top is a row of glass cases with scrolls in them.
Oh.
There's many of them.
I don't want to break anything, but I will start gently gathering them in my arms.
did you find something?
Each one of them?
How many are there?
There are 5.
Oh, I found something, I think. So
All right.
there are 5, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so I will gently, I'll try to open it.
Yeah. They don't do anything or...
So I'll open it very carefully, and then I will also very carefully, almost as though I'm afraid it's going to erupt in flame as soon as I touch it, I'm going to very carefully pull. I'm really pulling them out one at a time because I'm really looking for gate, but I'll probably end up taking all of them, just so at least if nothing else, Alexander can look at them. And so after I collect all of them, I will very carefully float back down.
Okay.
I found these. They were up very high, so. And I'll start looking through them to see what we have acquired.
Okay. The one that you find is a spell called Demiplane.
That sounds like something terrifying. I'll pass that to Alexander because I don't want any part of that.
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you.
The next that you find is a spell called Ravenous Void.
That sounds even worse. I will also pass that off to Alexander.
I've not heard of this one before, but sounds intriguing.
Intriguing isn't exactly the word I would have used, but okay. I'm gonna keep looking.
The next is Power Word Heal.
Oh, I'll keep that one.
The fourth is True Polymorph.
Now this is interesting because this is some magic that I've just recently started to learn myself. So I will show Alexander, but I would like to keep this one, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Okay.
And the last is Gate.
And then we can...
Yes.
And then...
Now, that's good.
Mhm.
Realize that... I mean, if Atlas isn't ready to leave without his family, Zytharia can't bring them all back.
I mean, yes, I would just feel a lot better if we got to Atlas.
Of course.
And we can help find his family, and also Zytharia is pretty strong, so...
I mean, yes, but at least traditionally I've heard that the plane shift spell you can only carry about 8 people with you.
Right, but I think she can cast it, right? So maybe she can...
She has to be a part of the casting, I'm fairly certain.
How many times can you cast plane shift in a day?
Also,
I mean,
feel
she's
like
a
we can
powerful
wait.
cleric. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I just don't know if there's really a better solution at this point, and this one is quick and...
No, I
Worst case
absolutely agree.
scenario.
Getting us to Atlas and having her with us means we have a way back.
Worst case scenario, Blondie. We send her back with the civilians first, and she comes back and gets us the next day.
Fair point. We're going to need to find a tuning fork.
What's a tuning fork?
Well, I mean,
I know-
this plane shift works on. So you don't just get to go, I want to go wherever. You have to have an anchor from that place, something that is tied to that place, so that you can go to that place.
Well, maybe... So next step is finding a tuning fork, maybe? Zytharia
Or perhaps
might...
making one. I found a book that seems to be indicative of that, but I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance really to read it yet. But
Well-
if we want, we can get Zytharia here at least, and then go from there.
Sunshine, now you have an excuse to go through Atlas's stuff.
I don't want...
Well, it's not so much going to. It's not like it just has
You
to be.
might. I
And as
don't
far
know.
as I understand, he was born here. I don't think he's got anything that's tuned to the Beastlands.
Never know.
Zytharia is going to know more about this. She sounded pretty
Right.
confident, so maybe she'll know exactly what we can use, what we can't use. And then...
I will just kind of hold up a finger, and I will do ascending to Zytharia. Zytharia, dear, are you ready to be brought here? We have been able to find a scroll of gate.
That is so exciting. I can't believe I'm going to see the Vault of Miro and Siddharka. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. I'll turn to Leona. All right. Just a moment. And I'm going to go grab the 2 rings.
Okay.
Pocket those.
Remind me what those rings are? 'Cause they're in my
There's a
notes.
ring of invisibility and a ring of spell turning.
turning. That's right. Yep. Good to know.
And I'm going to put away all the books that Kesra found for me and the books that I found. Those are mine. But as soon as I see the books that Kesra had set aside for me, I'm like, Kesra, did you find these? Like, start. And I'm just gonna go over to her and just plant a huge kiss on her. And then, this is the best day ever. And then I'm going to put the books into my bag.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's bring a tiefling here. And What's the deal with casting spell scrolls higher than your level? Is there like a chance or
Yep.
something I have to do?
I mean, you've got 3 auto crits, Morgan.
No, I don't. I have 0 auto crits.
No?
Yeah, I used those all
Used
last
them
week.
all? Oh,
Yeah.
the thing isn't updated. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
not
you have like a million auto crits.
No, yeah, because I remember I used 2 of them last week to make sure that I succeeded on being able to cast Wish again.
That's right. You need to make a spellcasting check, and it needs to equal the spell's level. Hold on, let me make sure.
I think it's plus 10.
Spell level plus 10, so you need to roll a 19 with your spellcasting check.
Oh, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yep, DC
And I do
spell
have
level.
2 advantages. So let's see how this goes to start off with. I gotta roll a.
If only you could be inspired.
You
You can do it.
a very
will-
generous viewer has asked if some of the money they donated could be used to give.
Yes, definitely, 100%. Go ahead. You have 1 auto crit. Well, yeah.
I also could try to cast it.
I mean, do you have a +5 modifier? Because that's all we're gonna get. I mean, I got the same, so.
Yeah. You also
I
just
mean-
cast some very high level magic. But if you feel
Good,
okay,
much better.
okay.
Terry does a wonderful greater restoration.
Was that the glitter hug?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. Well, then, if somebody gifted me an auto crit, I'll use that to get Scytharia here.
Okay. What does this look like? What does Alexander's gate look like?
I think that he, pulls open the scroll and kind of reads through it a couple of times. I think then he holds up his stump, and as he holds up his stump, you will see a kind of ethereal pale green hand appear and kind of grow out of the stump and start to trace runes into the air, and they kind of shimmer at first and then start to solidify as he makes this circle in the air, and then as it's kind of close to finishing, he will thrust his staff through the circle, and it will kind of do a shimmery Stargate effect on the other side, and then be able to reach through and grab Scytharia and pull her through.
Oh! I would have come willingly. Hello, friends!
Hi,
You
Scytharia.
see your Terry, what you see before you is a monster. She is rather large, maybe 6 feet tall, very muscular, charcoal black skin, glowing red ember eyes. That the red is not just the people, but all of her eye. Long white hair, huge black horns that come from her head, fangs, a barbed tail. Pops out from this portal and gives you a wide beaming smile. Hello, friend. How are you? I'm Scytharia Calcaris. It's nice to meet you. Have you heard of the Raven Queen?
There's a whole lot going on right now, and I got to be honest with you, I'm here for all of it. This is so fascinating. It's a pleasure to meet you, Terry Onawan, world famous merchant, most handsome and talented, whatever you need. Also, fast friends with all of these fine individuals here. Don't know how long you've known them, but
We're Humpa Bros.
What he said.
Wow. That's serious.
Well, we've progressed rather quickly, as it happens. A lot of time alone in the desert will do that to you. Bonding really takes place, a root in a certain combined purpose.
Was gone.
So,
Oh, no, we didn't.
Where's Atlas?
he's gone. He got banished by Alexander.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
What? He was banished by Alexander?
It's okay. It wasn't quite exactly like that. That's a bit of a.
Well,
why did you
Alexander said
banish
banish them to the plains, and then Ellis was gone. Isn't that what happened?
So you know how you mentioned that there were some people that maybe disappeared, and so
Alexander, where is your arm?
Oh, this is a lot of secrets. I'm sorry. I'm just going to step back for a minute.
Well,
You see.
there was a bit of a high-level casting yesterday, and it's kind of was consumed.
You know what? Okay, great. Let's.
And I didn't
Slut.
banish Atlas.
He just wished he'd
did,
never
a
be
little
here
bit.
again. It's
Not
totally
like
I
separate.
did
specifically.
no
you
such
wished him
thing.
away. We wished a lot of things away, particularly the thing that killed me.
You died?
We should have a conversation later.
Zatharia.
A really busy 12 hours, actually.
It,
if you
it,
think
it,
about
it was.
Didn't Atlas call her the Queen of Shadows? Queen of something?
Yes,
That
I
Something like that,
right,
yeah.
think so.
Terrifying.
You know what? This is kind of crazy.
It's a lot.
Oof. Wait, we're in the Vault of Mirrenstarka.
We
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
It's very shiny.
Oh my god.
Would you like a weapon? There's a room over there full of very powerful ones.
They're
Oh,
real
yeah.
shiny.
Really
I can
good.
also make you a little shiny as well. It's not quite the same, but
Yes,
if you're
it's
into
very
it,
nice.
You know, I'm okay.
you know what? That's fine. You'll come around.
I just wanted to see it for myself. I don't want anything from it. They say
Oh, guess
that
what?
what?
That one in the middle, that's Cornwall.
Cornwall Malsier,
Mm-hmm.
the legend.
Yep.
Why is he buried here? I have so many questions.
I think it had to do with that Queen of
Yeah, the Queen of Shadows.
yeah.
I have my own theories on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he came here. I mean, as far as we understand from Kestra's horse, this was the last place he came when he was splitting up the Veldahar. I think he used the one wish that was gone from the Ring of Three Wishes to wish that vile thing out of its container and into the one with his corpse.
That
To
sounds like
protect the final piece of the Veldahar.
Sure.
wow.
Well, I mean, it's just a theory, but
I guess we'll never know unless I can come speak with dead.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe we save that for like another day. Maybe
Maybe you just talk to Leona instead. It's practically the same.
What? That's rude. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, I mean, she's alive now. It's a matter of circumstance, obviously.
Oh, I see what you were saying. I was dead. Yes. Okay.
And they're both royalty, so I mean,
Let me just ask it really quickly.
Before you, can you like time out just like real quick? Give me like half a second. I'm gonna send brain words to my horse in case she answers. Because I didn't know if she didn't answer before because she just didn't want to talk to me, which is valid, or if it just didn't go through. So I'm gonna be brain words. I'm gonna like zone out for a second. So Red, we found Cornwall, got the thing. Now somebody wants to use magic to talk to him, because apparently you can do that with magic if you have the body. Would you like to be here for that, or would you like me to make it not happen?
You have to
Kind
be
of.
within 1 mile of Red to speak with her.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was different because Red's fancy. Red's got that asterisk next to her name, so I was just double checking. Okay.
You do not sense a connection after you have been talking for a little bit. You could summon her.
Yeah,
though.
whatever. That takes 10 minutes and God time. And I don't know if I can, one, stop Zytharia from doing it for 10 minutes or keep her from looking over my shoulder during God time. So, and also Red might hate me because I don't know if Red wants to be there for it or not.
ask him a few questions really quick. Does anybody have any questions for Juan Malmacier? Do you understand what kind of opportunity this is for us?
Yes.
I have one.
What's your question?
God. Fuck. Red has a real name, and I don't remember the real name.
Red, your horse?
Yeah. Shit.
Does Kesra not or does Kate not?
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if Kesra
Yeah.
remembers? Because I'm
You
pretty
can-
sure Red told it to her.
Yeah, you can set your own DC if you want.
Okay. That's a 4. I have 3 advantages. This seems important.
Sure.
That's a 19.
Okay.
So, Red, is it pronounced Ardenea?
Ardenea.
Ardenea. Okay. Just if he has anything he would like to tell Ardenea. That's
Okay.
it. Yep.
Your
If-
horse. Go ahead, Alexander.
I mean, if
Would she
he
know his
would
business
happen to
name?
know of any of his wife's other laboratories, I would love to know where those would be.
Okay, we want to know about the horse.
Would Zytharia know that Red's name is Ardenea? Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I?
You did.
It's fine.
Yep.
Wife's laboratory. She's like writing these down. Laboratory. Any other questions?
How many do we get?
5.
That's so many questions.
If
How
you run
did
out of
you-
ideas for questions, I might have one, but I don't know how important it is. So,
I mean, do we
What
want to know
is
how?
the
What happened?
Veldahar? Oh,
Kesra doesn't want to know the answer to that one.
wait. Do you know what the Veldahar? Do you know what the Veldahar is? Have you heard that before?
Oh, I mean, I think Kesra's supposed to.
I was just testing.
Oh.
I like shit. Okay. We could always ask what happened. Nah, it doesn't seem relevant anymore.
You watch as Zytharia begins to take some charcoal out and begin to scribe around this tomb. And speaks in a mixture of celestial and abyssal. At the end of which her casting, you watch as breath return to this creature's form, this skeleton, and the mouth opens. Hi, I'm Zytharia Kelkress. It's nice to meet you. Okay, question number 1. Do you have anything you want to say to Ardenea? Tell her she did not fail me. Okay, that sounds important. You all hear this, by the way. Question number 2. Where can we find your wife's laboratories? Haha. Hell if I know. She always was good at keeping her own secrets. Okay. That's ominous. Question number 3. What happened here? How did you get stuck in this tomb? I was placing an item here. And there was an accident. An unspeakable demon was released.
I enclosed myself in the tomb. It was Asmodeus's final act against me, besetting this demon upon me.
Fantastic.
He's not here anymore.
Did you suffocate? Wait, that's not my question.
If we need one more, I got one.
What's your question?
How do we put the Veldahar back together?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
I imagine you just put it on the little crown.
I'd like to know from the guy that took it apart.
Okay. Excuse me, Your Majesty, sir. How do we put the Veldahar back together?
There's a few moments of silence. You must find all of the pieces, place them together upon the crown, but it must be an heir, or you will face your doom.
Cool.
That was 5, right? I think that's. I mean.
It was 4.
I think maybe you snuck an extra question accidentally in there, but technically you asked 5 questions. I think he answered 4 though.
Oh.
Okay, one last question. Alexander, did you want to know anything else since your question didn't get answered?
I mean, it got answered in the way I expected it to get answered. No, I can't think of anything.
Okay. What is the true purpose of the Veldahar?
There is a long, quiet. The true purpose of the Veldahar is to destroy Asmodeus and resurrect he who was.
Who?
Interesting.
I mean, the first part's very convenient. Because that's why, but who?
Right.
He who was?
You would know he who was.
What do I remember about he who was?
He created Serenray.
Who's that?
Oh, he who was is the one that created Serenray.
Cool. Great.
Wait, he created Serenray.
Yes.
So a god of gods.
Essentially, in a way, I suppose.
Are those things like mandatory, have to do at the same time? Or are they like option A and option? Is this like, do we have to do one to do the like?
As you all sit upon this new information you've been given, that is where we will take our midstream break.
Great.
Everybody please go get something to drink, get something to snack on, get up and stretch, and watch out this video from our sponsors. Okay, we'll be right back.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmarin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community, that's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devin Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal.
And welcome back to the 77th episode of Fate's Chosen on Open for Adventure. Camera's all fucked up. I'm Camille, and we're still running our giveaway. I'm eating a cough drop, don't mind me. Please enter WISH in the chat. Exclamation point WISH in the chat to enter. Only one time.
And if you don't want to take your chances, I will also post the link where you can purchase your own Fate's Chosen tea from Dryad Tea.
This tea is non-caffeinated. We recommend brewing up a thing for your own call-outs, which we will have, which are often, what is that noise?
Who is it? Tony?
It might be Tony. Yeah, it is. It's gone now. We're good. Thank you, music. Okay. We find ourselves having just discovered several things about Quan Malmalsier. Zaitharia kind of wiped some of the charcoal away from her face. Okay. Are we ready?
I mean, do you have a tuning fork to the Beastlands?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
You cannot tell the Grand Mistress.
Oh dear.
She pulls out of her bag a massive, looks like a set of leatherworking tools or something along that, maybe even thieves' tools. She sets them down and rolls them out.
Oh.
And it's just dozens of tuning forks.
Did you ask?
Oh my.
Nope.
Okay.
Well.
Well,
Do those all go places?
We should probably make this quick so that you can return those as quickly as possible.
Right. So I've never. Are you able to like?
Is this your first
pinpoint-
time, Alexander?
This is yes. Well, the visiting. I've talked to other planes, though they haven't been very nice ones. But you know, are you able to like? Do we get to be close to Atlas, or?
Well, I don't really know where Atlas is,
Right. We don't either.
but I could scry on him.
Oh, I could scry on him too, if you don't want to use a spell slot.
Yeah, why don't you scry on him?
I thought you tried that yesterday and it didn't work, Leona.
Oh, does it have to be on the same plane of existence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
does.
right.
Never mind. Once we get
I
there,
lied.
once
That
we get
doesn't
there,
work.
once we get there, Leona, we can scry on him.
Oh!
And what I know about I did some really quick speed reading in the library before I came here. In the Beastland, there are 3 layers, and we can tell by the scry what time of day it is because in each layer, it's always a specific time of day.
Okay. Well,
So if we get there and we scry on him and it's nighttime, and we're on the nighttime layer, then we know we're close.
would it be better if we knew that before?
Before what?
Before. So
There's no way to know that before.
Well, I mean, we could ask. Oh, you don't know how to scry into a specific zone?
We cannot scry across planes.
Not scry.
Can we not cast
Plane
Ascending
shift.
and ask him what time of day it is?
That's what I was going to say.
We could do that. Do you want to take this one?
Okay.
I can take it.
Oh, okay, Alexander.
I will send Ascending to Atlas. Atlas, we are coming to get you. What time of day is it?
Xander? It is dark outside. I am in a forest of sorts. Why does that matter? Is everyone okay?
I will begrudgingly burn another spell. It's just going to make it easier to find you when we get there.
Terry
Everyone's
also wants
fine.
to come close to Alexander while he's doing this. Put
Everyone's
an arm around him.
Everyone's fine. Zytharia's with us. We should be there shortly, I think.
Zytharia is with you. Well, that makes me feel a little better. I will try not to move around too much to make it easier for you to find me.
He says it's dark.
Okay. Okay. In that case, we need to go to the land of starlight. Karasuthra. I think that's how we say it.
Sounds about right to me.
Okay. Any final last words?
Yeah,
Oh, actually, she
I
kinda
sort of
looks-
have something.
She looks around. I don't think I can cast plane shift in here.
Oh, we
I
can
think-
get out.
Yeah, we need to go out.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Terry, are you okay?
Yeah, I just sort of thought if you were going to go ahead and pop out for a minute, maybe, go ahead and unlock the door, just so I can also sort of navigate about. That'd be helpful, rather than, this place is nice. Eternity seems like a long time to sort of just be here.
We'd let you out eventually, don't worry.
I have no doubt.
Hmm.
But even still, with the occasional need for sustenance and desire for soggier breads, I'd prefer, perhaps, to maybe expedite our expeditious exit from the team so as not to be here forever.
Right. Kester can get us out. Don't worry.
Yes, that'd be ideal. Or Leona, both of you majesties, though I'm rooting for
And-
my best friend.
This time, the door won't close on us.
That would be ideal also, yeah. To double whammy of good. Sticks and shells, let's do it.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Head back to the main door.
Gonna look at some of the shiny shit. Just, gonna touch the shiny shit, but I won't look at the shiny shit before I leave. It's fine.
And as I see you kind of contemplating, I'll kind of come close and kind of do a little bit of PDA, but whisper to you, "Don't worry, we're coming back here someday."
I forget that we can do that. Usually it's one and done kind of. Yeah. All right. Everybody ready?
Just one last thing, sorry. I hit a wee while you were all organizing earlier and I didn't get to handle my appropriate business. I would like to reach into my hair and pull over my wire strand and wrap it right around my face here. The Janet Hexen casting magic style. And I'd like to send a sending.
Two.
Hi, it's Terry. I'll see you soon. And I know it's been a little while, but I'm coming for you, and I'll be there soon. And then I would like to send another sending to someone else. Hey, it's Terry. I'm coming to see you. I know it's been a little while, but I'll see you soon. That's all. Both sendings sent off to different people. Same sending sent off to different people.
Did you say any of that out loud, or did you just get her attention and then do it in your
I
head?
was probably very emphatic.
Oh.
I don't really cast a lot of magic because I don't have a lot of magic to cast with people, but you may have heard some murmuring. I'm pretty sure Captain Eldon Sir heard everything that took place in my own brain. But other than that, yes, you probably heard a fair bit. Sure.
Yep.
Great.
Oh.
Usually you wait for people to.
They're not going to. It's fine.
Who did you send them to?
Hmm.
Just my future is now reconciled. I intend to keep 2 promises today. Ready when you are, your highnesses, majesties. Oh, you've never really asked what you prefer. Actually, is it like a princess, like a highness,
Leona.
None of those.
Leona's
like a liege?
None. No.
No, thank you.
For Leona,
No.
it's Your Imperial Majesty.
No.
And
Imperial-
for Kesra, it's
No.
Hey there.
Hey there. It must be a
Alexander!
foreign title of nobility. I'm
It's
not
exactly. He's exactly right. Exactly. Right. Cool. I'm going to get out a little dagger. The little dagger actually that Leona had before. I'm gonna get that little dagger out. And I'm going to do to myself. Wait. It's just 7 damage, right? I don't roll anything for this.
No,
Or is it
it's
with the dagger.
You can roll the damage because that's how far wide it'll open.
Cool, great. Maximum damage for 10. 10 damage. It's 10.
I don't have Grace here to make that noise. One day I will get good at making these sounds. All right. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah.
Gotta get some spit back there.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
The stone doors open wide. Alexander, do you?
Yeah, as soon as they're at their full width, I'm going to cast a wall of force that is a 30-foot long cylinder that has sides and a roof and an end, which is 10-foot panels. So, and I'm going to cast it so that it's at least 5 feet in the tunnel so that it will definitely hold the doors open and we can walk out 30 feet, look around, and nothing can shoot us. And then we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right, everybody go. Go.
It's funny you mentioned that.
We go.
Because as soon as you walk through, you hear the sounds of an army.
Is it
Standing at the end of the long walkway, you know, where the sand fell through, sitting at the end of the long walkway, arms crossed, is Sari.
It's not Ray's army.
The first thing that you would notice is a very familiar airship tied to elephants. Surrounding these elephants are hundreds and hundreds of mercenaries of all shapes, sizes. And you see Captain Burke just maybe 100 feet back in the air, tied to her own mast.
Oh dear, this is.
Do I see sorry?
Yes, you do.
Terry would like to walk out.
As we walk out, I will be and we see this, I'm going to be reminding everybody, I can hold this for 10 minutes.
How far away are they? Sari is about 100 feet from you.
Okay.
The rest of her army is behind her.
Okay.
Terry walks until he does the face into the invisible glass thing.
She stands there. You see. Oh, I will describe Sari to the rest of you. Sari is a very young woman, maybe 17, with long black hair that is in a braid down to her waist, piercing black eyes. She is flanked on either side by two large, muscular, like beefcake of men, one of which is a human and the other one is a tabaxi.
Terry, familiar with these additional individuals?
Not really.
I would like to reach in and pull out the 2 rolled up scrolls in my pocket.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why?
I will blow up your ship and everyone on it.
It's a pretty good reason.
Why are you doing this?
It's pretty simple. No one has ever gotten into the Vault of Mirren Siddharka before. And I want to know what is in there. And you are going to let me in.
There's nothing particularly exciting in there, I'm afraid. That's why
A
we're
lot of-
leaving.
A lot of dead people.
Make a deception check.
Gladly.
Sure.
You know what? I got an auto crit.
Auto crit?
I mean, it's still. Yeah, I'll auto crit that. 35.
Let me just remind you that deception checks are not my control.
I know.
Okay.
35.
Yeah.
Still, even if everything has already been looted, I want to see it for myself.
Well, unfortunately, we can't really keep the door open for very.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, Leona. Just. Yes, we'd love to let you in.
Oh, you're coming with me.
We can't really do that because we have to keep the door open. It was very difficult getting in the first time. I think we've kind of figured it out, but it does require. But you're more than welcome. I mean, like I said, you're not particularly. I hope you're prepared to be disappointed.
Terry would like to put down the copper wire to go off mute and send a message to Sorry. You're not interested in what is here and you know it. These people have nothing to do with your quarrel here. Just let their people go and I'll help you in.
Terry, if I thought you could get into the vault, I would have used you for it a long time ago. But you've made your bed. You really think we did not have somebody watching you? Following you? We saw how you opened the door.
You haven't seen anything yet, Sorry. Terry turns around. So I'm pretty sure she's going to kill everyone anyway. You have to decide how you want to handle this.
Zytharia looks around at all of you.
Zytharia,
Yes.
can you get to the ship?
Yes, but I have to get out of here.
Well, right. I mean, I can only keep this up for about 10 minutes anyway. My Misty Step can't get there fast enough.
I would have to
I have an idea.
fly.
Ah, that's no good.
You have an idea, Terry?
Yeah, brilliant scheme actually, if you follow the logic of it.
Oh dear.
So I'll go out there, sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe just straighten this whole thing out.
I'm keeping an eye on them, on Sorry, and the entire beeline on them while everyone's talking.
Yeah, Eldon has not stopped
mean,
staring.
do you really think you'll be able to convince her? She seems pretty intent on getting in here.
I don't disagree, and she's probably going to hit a lot of people in the very near future. But as it happens,
I can
have options.
I mean, I can probably incapacitate a lot of them, but it'll take a little bit of time. Eldon, I might need to hide behind you.
You got it.
Wait! Wait, I can get to them.
You can?
Yes.
All right. So
Problem
I mean,
solved.
I think the
Save for
idea
the army.
is I can help deal with the army.
How big
Me
is
and
this?
Terry.
How big is this army?
About 300 people.
Do we,
How big of a radius?
And how fit to the T are they? Are they like
Make
imperial,
a
or are they
perception.
like?
Make a perception check.
Are the stars out?
I mean, would I
It is dusk.
I would say
I would
Eldon might.
know
Eldon would.
how
Eldon would know.
they're
These are a mix between melee fighters and spellcasters.
Oh, they're
They're-
spellcasters.
and they look significant. They look okay.
F.
They look like not like an army like you'd ever. They look like a mercenary group.
Yeah.
They
The
look like
biggest mercenary
money
group
well
you've-
spent.
Yeah.
They look like they've earned a lot of money.
Yeah.
And earned it.
Yeah.
So, are we?
What's the plan, folks? 'Cause we're going to have to do something,
running
or
out
they're
of
going to
time
make the
very
first
quickly.
move.
Yes.
So
Leona, if you stay here with me, I can protect us from the spellcasters. Eldon, you'll have to keep the men off of us, but I can probably deal with a lot of the army.
What am I supposed to do
I
once
can't
I get-
concentrate on 2 spells.
Yep.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do when I get to the ship?
Can you get it free so it can? Can you?
I can try.
I'm going to take off my pouch, and I'm going to count out some gold pieces, and I'm going to shove it into Captain Eldon's chest. Let me know when it's going to come down, Alexander. I'll need a brief moment of warning.
Yeah. I mean, do any of you think we're going to get out of this with our lives? Terry, do you honestly think you can talk your way out of this?
That wasn't my plan. I said I could smooth things out, that's all.
I don't. What is? If we can get the ship free,
Right.
this is a
Okay.
lot of people.
I mean, not really. I'll handle the 20 or so on the left. Alexander, the 280 or so on the right. That's more or less problem solved.
What do you think the chances are they have somebody on the ship?
Fairly good, considering she said she'd blow it up.
Very
She's
high,
tied to the
actually.
mast.
Zythari, can you take me with you?
No, I can only get myself there. It's etherealness.
Oh, shit. That sounds...
It's I go into the ethereal plane.
I could maybe go with you.
How?
DM, when we were in the Grim,
Mm-hmm.
did I see any flying reptiles that were large and imposing?
I think we specifically saw
I
some...
mean, I've got a fucking giant owl too.
No, but we definitely saw some very scary dinosaurs flying above the
did.
treetops.
We did.
did.
I remember.
I have to do a quick. Can you search for me since I'm on that thing? And then see if I can.
Let's look.
I don't know what dinosaurs are.
Keep in mind I was a clock
Sorry.
It's your call. What's the highest challenge rating you can turn into?
Bananas.
It's not a challenge rating.
It's not? With true?
No, it is.
True resurrection? Or true polymorph?
Or are you just regular polymorph?
Oh my gosh, I can do that because I have that
No.
scroll.
Don't.
No,
I don't
that
know
means
what
you're
true
forever
polymorph
that.
is.
If you don't get back,
That's
you
not what I
stay
was
that
planning on
way.
doing. It's fine.
I'm just
God.
saying you're
Leona's
fighting
just
a
a
you're
pterodactyl
fighting an
forever.
army of 300.
Takes an hour. Be fine.
A true polymorph takes an hour.
Well, for it to last and hold forever,
Oh, yeah.
indefinitely.
And you can, you
really-
can cancel at any time.
Really awkward conversation with Ray afterwards. She's okay, but she's also
Is that overall level?
Yeah, your
She's a
overall level is 12,
pterodactyl.
so it has to be a 12 underneath a 12.
Can I be a dragon?
No, you can't be a dragon. It's got to be a beast or
Like
a creature.
really.
It just says a creature.
Oh, creature.
Yeah.
if Leona turned into a dragon.
Regular polymorph.
Yeah.
I
don't. I didn't put
wild
true.
shape is beast only.
It says any creature.
Oh look,
Unwilling creature. I'm not unwilling. Transformation lasts for duration.
Yep. Do you want to be a dragon with regular polymorph? Well, you can't.
Yeah,
be,
because-
you can't be with regular polymorph. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, really quickly.
I can't be. This is
I
regular.
don't know if there's anything under your challenge rating.
Oh, that's fair. Oh.
Oh yeah. A young dragon.
Heck yeah. Can you really do that? Yes. Yes, you. It's not even the max level I could take. Okay, what is that though? So I can look it up so I have the stats, please.
Young old dragon.
So I can probably go with you, Scythoria. But I will need a bit more space than this, I think.
Right.
You see that your wall of force has about 60 seconds before it disintegrates.
Right.
Harry
Because you
immediately
have 50
begins
seconds on the
reading a scroll to himself. And I will ban one of my 2 remaining autocrits, if I'm not mistaken.
You've got yes.
Remove that, and you'll see Terry begin to glow with a golden sheen, now mixed with the diamond flecks of glitter. I'm like a disco ball ready to go.
Okay.
What spell is that?
That is the invulnerability.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all are doing this. All right.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm just gonna lock eyes with Eldon and.
Not gonna lie, I didn't make a map because I didn't think we were doing this fight. But that's
Well,
fine.
look, everybody, I feel amazing right now. I just want to say I love every one of you. This is going to be great.
So we just got to get the ship free
And
and,
that's
then
the
to the
timer.
ship.
You
and we're
watch as
good.
your spell fades. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh god, I need like 2
Son of a bitch. I'm going to use one of my advantages, so I have 2 left. That's much better.
Oh no! Zytharia rolled really badly.
Okay, so did Alexander.
Alrighty. While we get ready for battle, if you like what you're seeing and hearing and emotioning in, follow us here. Follow us on Twitter at Open4, the number 4 Adventure. All of our videos are on YouTube. We have an amazing Discord community that we would love for you to join. Be our friend. If you really like, and you can, feel free to subscribe. That would be amazing. And if you want some extra tidbits, some extra delicious lore tidbits, follow us on Patreon. Support us on Patreon, and you can get some really crazy stuff on there. It's pretty fancy.
All right. Did anybody roll above a 20?
22.
Maybe.
24.
Shit, I don't remember. 20.
So excited.
23 from Terry, actually.
Dang, I was
We are on it.
I was so proud of my roll too.
Terry is raring to go. Just a gleaming golden god of goosery.
What? What?
You heard me correctly.
Did
I'm
we?
high on 9th level magic.
Let's
rumble.
Terry, you got a 23? Did
That's
I hear
right.
22?
Eldon has a 24.
Yeah. Then I hear
And then
20 from Kesra.
Correct.
And then Zytharia rolled a 9. Alexander?
Dos.
Oh,
Hey, we'll all be able to get set up before he does his thing.
that's fair.
I just have one very important question for the DM when she's done writing stuff down.
Yep.
How many feet across is the bridge?
60.
No, sorry. Wide. I apologize.
10.
How many feet wide?
Okay, we can bottleneck him a little bit.
Eldon,
Yeah, definitely.
here we go. We ready to Thermopylae this shit?
This is really happening.
See, it's been a while. I'm
Eldon,
ready.
why don't you tell me what you're gonna do?
The first thing I'm doing is pulling that new fancy sword out,
Yep.
activating my shield with my bonus action. Holding that sword there in my hand, I'm gonna say, "Hey, I could really use your help right about now, Cassis. I don't know what you can do, but hey." And then I'm gonna just take a defensive stance right in front of wherever Alexander needs me to be. Two-handing that sword and just ready to go.
Okay. Terry.
All right. Sure thing, obviously. Terry is going to go ahead and run up next to Captain Eldon, sir, just gleaming like a awkwardly clothed Greek god. And I'm going to lean next to Eldon and I'll say, "That's my secret, Captain. I'm always handsome." And then I'm going to cast Enlarge on myself, and I'm going to hulk up into the glowy golden goose right next to Captain Eldon, sir. And I'm going to hold the line there in a defensive stance.
Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ, what are y'all doing? Okay, this is fine. Leona,
So they're not doing anything yet?
you are first in combat.
Oh, I'm first in combat? Oh.
Yep.
Before them. So I'm going to look to Zytharia and kind of. Okay. I've never really tried this, so I don't really know how this is gonna go, but that's fine. And I'm gonna whip my lute around and I'm going to go towards. So remind me how this bridge is. The bridge is.
I'll draw you a map.
Oh, she loves me. She'll draw me a map. But the bridge is over a chasm, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I will. Okay. And I'm mostly mumbling to myself. I'm plucking something kind of mindlessly, but I'm very focused on what I'm trying to accomplish, and I will take a deep breath. I will turn to Zytharia. I'll see you in a minute. And then I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to close my eyes and kind of settle myself. And when I open them, they are bright gold. And I will take a few steps towards the edge, and then I will fall off as I start to shimmer gold. And then there is a very, there's like a, what the fuck? And then there is a roar, and a young gold dragon will sweep up. And I will cast polymorph on myself into a young gold dragon. The color was not intentional. I feel like that's just who Leona is.
Sunshine, all right.
And so I will probably a little, I fly, but I don't fly with wings. So I will kind of gather myself for a moment, figure out what all my limbs and stuff do,
and then I will let out a roar in an attempt to scare the pants off of these people.
It's a beast.
Okay, well then I will turn into a flying dinosaur.
Allosaurus. No, hold on.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Can I find that?
Why didn't it say any? It didn't say any beast in the spell.
It didn't.
Okay, it's
True
fine.
polymorph is anything.
Were you
Regular
looking at
polymorph
true
is not.
polymorph?
I was looking at regular polymorph. It says creature. I could be a pterodactyl. Pterodactyl. I just don't know how to spell anything, so you have to give me a minute because I'm not actually prepared.
It's fine.
Pterodactyl. Can I turn into that in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Is it
of the chosen beast? That's annoying. That's the first time it says it. Chosen beast.
Where?
Right there. I knew it.
Okay.
I was like, I know you.
That's
can't
fine.
do
I'll be a pteranodon. It's okay. I just won't have breath. No, that's not.
It's fine. You're a flying dinosaur, Leona.
Okay, cool. Ooh, that's kind of fun. So I'm just gonna fly and gather my bearings because that seems appropriate for this round. But I will fly forward and I will fly high. But I'm flying for the ship because I did tell Zythara I was going to.
Okay, so whatever you are, just pick a. We can pick a beast and then have it be flying.
What is D&D, y'all?
What's Dungeons and Dragons?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. That brings us to Kestra.
So, I am, did Eldon, did you go to the bridge, or?
Whatever room Alexander needs to do his thing, I was standing in front of that. If that's up by the bridge, then yes.
Okay.
We can combine that. So yes, I'm right there.
Up by the bridge. Cool. I am going to go up next to you by the bridge. I'm going to get out my super swank Holy Avenger. Because we're gonna break this bad boy in quick. Before I do that though, before we actually break it in, I will intentionally draw my thumb down it and draw some blood. I have to roll a d4. Oh, yay, I rolled a 1. That's nice. And activate the Might of the Dawn as my bonus action. And then I will just hold my now 3 attack actions and wait for anyone stupid enough to come at us. It's my turn.
You watch as this army begins to ready itself. A few fireworks go up into the air. You notice that the tabaxi right next to Sari draws their weapon. Tony?
Oh yeah, I don't know what that thing is, but I'm taking it down! And I'm gonna fire twice at the flying thing.
Please do.
Does a 14 hit the flying thing?
It does. It does.
Ooh, let's go ahead and roll the next one. Ooh. So 24 hits it too. This is gonna be fun. And as I draw back my bow, I would like to say, you are my sworn enemy today, buddy. Oh yeah. And through my oath bow, I'm gonna fire off those 2 shots with an extra 3d6. 12 plus 14. That's going to be 26 for the first shot.
You got it. Okay.
And for the second shot, oh, not as good. It's gonna be an 8. That one's only a 14.
Still have more hit points than I usually do. I'm beefy.
You, tabaxi creature, whose name has not been revealed. You feel both of your shots sink into this creature. And it looks a little wounded, but it is flying towards the airship.
Ooh, it's trying to get away.
Wow, y'all are really doing this. Okay, this is fine. That's gonna bring us to the army. Okay. You watch as Sari just raises up her arm into a fist and then lets out one single motion with her hands. And as soon as she does, I need everybody to make, who is in this area, you're gonna have to make 3 successive dexterity saving throws.
Anybody within 10 feet of me has advantage. Yeah, just that's it. They have advantage thanks to my fancy sword. So if you're within 10 feet, you're good. And my aura of protection, that's a +3, but I don't remember how many feet it is for it.
I'm pretty sure you're still at 10 feet.
Okay.
This is only the
So
people
me.
on the bridge, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh my god. I rolled double 19s.
So advantage. Okay. You can do them all 3 at the same time.
Yeah, you can tell me each of them.
19 for the first one.
All right, Eldon, what all did you roll?
A 19, a 12, and a... oh, wait, no, hang on, sorry. 22, a 15, and a 26.
Okay, you're gonna take 12, 40, and 11 points of fire damage. Alexander, what'd you roll?
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 for 23,
Mm-hmm.
a dirty 20, and a 13.
You're gonna take 12, 20, and 22 points of fire damage.
Oh. Does the fact that 26 was a crit matter? That was a natural 20. I just... okay.
Nope, it's dexterity saving throw for a fireball.
Dope.
Kesra.
25, 17, 25.
Me to beat. 12, 20, 11.
So, sorry, it was 12. For me, it was
12, 20, 22.
12, 20, 22.
12, 20, 11. Okay. Yikes, old.
Sari calls out. Are you sure you want to do this?
There's much else we can do, so.
Zytharia looks around. I can plane shift us out of here if we want.
She's already a dragon. Fuck. Can't leave our captain. Can I, as a free object interaction, can I, like, turn back to Sari and all them and just shout really loudly, fuck off!
Your thumbs up.
Alright, Zytharia takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, and vanishes from your sight. And you do not see what she does, but she begins to move. And let's see how long. It lasts for 8 hours, but she can dismiss it whenever. So she will disappear. Alexander.
Great. I will call out, are you sure you want to do this? If you kill us, you never get the doors open. But then I'm going to duck behind Eldon. I'm going to pull out the scroll, and I am going to cast Ravenous Void.
All right, let's describe it to us. Let's see what it does.
So
Do you...
I guess
Go ahead. First,
Well-
go ahead and make your spellcasting check to see if it works.
Right. I'm going to use an advantage.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So I start to read this scroll, and I'm standing behind Eldon, like basically my back to this carney. And as I'm completing the scroll, I am just turning around, pointing my finger, and it has 100-foot radius. So I want it to, well, the sphere of bad things is 20 feet, but it affects things in 100 feet.
You cannot cast the spell. It
Why
is
not?
not a wizard spell.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Dunamancy.
Are you a Graviturgy magic subclass?
Do you have to be just that type of wizard?
When I
to
look under
cast it?
wizard spells, and I type in void, it does not come up.
Oh.
Sorry. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it anyway. Go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I've got another spell that I was going to use, but
It makes sense that a wizard be. Go ahead and roll with it. With that natural. Actually, I tell you what. Since you used your auto crit, let's use that. We'll use your auto crit, saying that you can cast this.
okay. Cool. I didn't use an autocrat. I just used an
Didn't
advantage
you
to
use-
roll a crit.
Oh, but you,
Yeah,
you rolled a critical success.
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay.
My apologies.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah. So, I would put the center somewhere where it is within, with outside of, if there's enough space, I want it to be slightly more than 100 feet in front of my friends. I want it to be, if possible, more than 100 feet from the boat. I don't know if that's possible, but,
The
Like,
boat is probably about 100 feet in the air.
it's in the air. Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's in the air. It's just the airship. It's just tied down to elephants.
Okay, cool. Then perfect. So yeah, I want to put it in the center of the army, at least about 100 feet. We'll say 120 feet away from us. And so there is I basically point, and you see you see my ethereal arm manifest, and instead of being green, it is a inky, starry void. And it is going to just I'm going to hold my hand out, and then it's going to just kind of slowly condense down into a ball in front of my hand, and then just do like that crazy zigzag, jagged pattern until it stops where I command it to. And then you're just going to see it expand into this black, inky void. And there is going to be a distinct pull as all creatures that starts within 100 feet of it have to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Yep.
And anybody who's already in it, or anybody who's already in the 20-foot sphere, takes damage.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. 16.
What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 17.
Okay.
And that is 33 points of damage. And the entire area of that 100-foot radius sphere is now difficult terrain. And as far as I can tell on reading this, if they fail their save, they just get pulled all the way in. It's not like it moves them a certain amount. I don't know what
Yeah.
your reading is on that.
close to the center as possible. Creature enters the sphere for the first time on its turn and starts there, takes 5 to 10 force damage and is restrained. Okay. What was the damage that you rolled?
33.
33. Okay. You see about 30 people get sucked in. A few, including the two beefcakes that were on either side of Sari, are still there. You've made a pretty significant dent as these within the sphere. Creatures are being pulled into the middle of this crackling energy.
And then I'm gonna duck behind Eldon.
They are confused, and there is a moment of chaos in this camp. Eldon, it's your go.
Oh, and I'll say, stay out of the sphere!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gathering that. Okay, so they're all still 100 feet on the other side.
Alexander, how high up is the sphere?
Is it 100 and all?
I would have put it on the ground.
Okay.
So it would have been 50 feet. I'm not going over there. So let's say I'm going to just keep a defensive stance right there at the end of the bridge. Stand in front of Alexander and yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and hold my attack action
until
if anybody decides to come
within
across.
melee?
Yep.
Okay. You want to take the defense?
Yeah,
action?
defensive. Yeah.
Perfect. Terry, enlarged. You are standing. I have a fancy little map. It's high tech right here. You're standing right there. This is the bridge. Sari is at the end of the bridge, right here. It is 60 feet.
All right,
from here.
sure, yeah, why not? And somewhere behind Sari, there's a swirling royal of bodies clumped up in a blacky, inky, octopusy circle.
Yes.
All right. Sari does not seem to be affected by this this vortex of tentacles. All right. I'm going to reach in and pull out the laced scroll from my inside. I'm going to tuck it into the back of my waistband. I'm going to begin moving forward rather briskly.
Yep.
I'm going to undo my belt. Your leader is a coward, and I'm going to pull down one shoulder. And you're following someone who couldn't accomplish anything on her own. I'm going to take off the other side and let my robe fall down behind me and just walk forward with my pince. And I'm going to kill all of you. Or you can run. But let's go. And I'm going to hold 10 feet in front of her.
Make an intimidation check.
Terry's good at these, I think. Pretty good.
You have an advantage and an autocrit from the chat.
Why not? Let's just get ahead and roll that bit. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. All right. It's going to be a 25.
Okay. You watch
This bitch.
as Sari herself is not shaken. However, one of the human man who was standing behind her takes a step back, and then another step back.
That's right. Smart this one is.
Anything else for your turn?
I am going to wait for some sort of dastardly fiend to enter my area.
Has it got to be a dastardly fiend, or can it just be anybody?
Pretty much anybody, except for my best friends. They're good.
Good to know. Leona.
Well, so now there's like this dark, swirling, terrifying magic below me, so I can't really do anything to help with the soldiers, so I'm just gonna use my action and movement to get to the ship.
Okay. You are able to get to the ship on this turn. And you see that as you get there,
How far away was I from the ship?
there's 100 feet in the air, and there's
Which I took
100
some
feet
of that
this
movement.
way.
Okay.
So it's that.
I mean, 100.
It's 100 feet that way. 100 feet straight.
Ew, that's math.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
The angle of the hypotenuse.
I mean, I could probably see it, but I couldn't like land on the ship or anything.
Yeah. In that case, you probably need to be making a strength saving throw for this void.
Oh my god, that would be so scary if I wasn't a dinosaur. Natural 20 for 27.
You don't even feel it.
I ain't scared of you, dark, scary magic. That's not true. I am. That's why I didn't go down. But you'd never know it. All composure.
Beautiful. Okay. You see, as you begin to crest up to the ship, that Captain Amelia Burke is gagged and tied, bound very tightly. You can see there are a few bodies on the ship. Dead bodies. That you would recognize as the crew.
Do they look dead?
Yep.
Do I see Scytharia?
No.
Okay.
She's invisible.
Okay. I don't think I can't do anything now. It's a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Okay. Kestra.
I want to see Terry, the golden goose that he is, stride up the thing and actually look vaguely intimidating. I'm impressed. I have to restrain myself from doing a little golf clap, just a little golf clap. What I will do is a bonus action, just bonus action it all up. I will engage my boots of speed so that I can be quick, fast, and do things in a hurry. And I'm going to look at Eldon just real quick. Do we stay? Or... what?
You can reply on them.
How do you? You want to go?
Kinda.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I'm gonna, well, I'm gonna do something real stupid because
Now's
you
the
know
time.
what? It's now's the time. With my boots of speed, my walking speed is doubled, which happens to make it 60 feet. And I'm going to zip right around Terry, and I'm going to take my giant, shining, holy Avenger, preferably straight to Sari's face.
Make an attack roll.
Okay. I'm going to make all 3 of my attack rolls at once for you because I have 3 of those.
Everybody has an advantage from Graham. Please write that down.
Well,
everybody?
Including you.
Hey.
Well, 2 of them hit. Okay, at least one of them definitely does not because that's a 14. Unless the 14 hits her. Does the 14 hit her? Okay. The other one's a 26, and the other one's a natural 30 because it was a natural 20.
Those do hit.
Okay.
Can I cutting words the second attack?
I mean, can you?
I can. Merchant is not an official class, so I have to have something.
Go ahead.
Terry is going to see Kisra zip around. Best friend on the charge. And I'm going to yell out, "No! That one's mine. As I see the slice coming down. And I'm going to distract her with my cutting words. That is reduced by an amount of 5.
25 still hits, but it's not a crit.
Wait, the 14. Was it the 14? Wait,
He
which
said the
one's
second attack.
Because the 26 didn't hit?
What were
I
the?
rolled
Can you
a-
tell me the attacks really quick? Whatever
Sorry.
the second attack it is, it's reduced by 5. So what is it?
Okay. The second attack was a 26.
So brings it down to a 20, which still hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Sorry, I am very confused. I
No worries.
apologize. Very confused. Okay. It's a lot of damage. I apologize. Y'all want to keep doing things on your turns while I'm rolling all of my damage. That'd
That's
be
fine
cool.
because she's gonna hellishly rebuke you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
$21. I lied. 19. I'm sorry. 19.
That's a failure. I need 7th level. How many levels? 7. Okay. Oh, 8. Okay. As soon as your first blade strike comes through and slashes through her like her dark armor,
Yeah?
there's an explosion of fire, and it almost looks like the both of you take it. Pours out from her chest. You're gonna take 52 points of fire damage.
That hurt a lot.
Yes, it did.
I am going to do 1 3rd level and 1 2nd level Divine Smite.
Go ahead.
So. And pretty sure the army's after me. So if you want to talk about the army, because I still have to roll my smites.
Yeah, the army is after you.
Sorry.
All right. Everybody who rolled a dexterity save, except for Kessler, is gonna roll another one. So I need.
They all need to make their strength save again.
Oh, they do, because it's it's the start of their turn.
Yep.
Nice. All right. 2 fail, so that's gonna be. I said 30, so half of them, so 15 are gonna take that damage. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
So, I mean, everybody who was already in there is, I mean, unless it killed them, they're also going to take that damage because they're still in there.
Yep.
But it's pulled in other people, I assume, so. All right. That is a really good roll.
Oh, actually, it's Tony's turn next. Atlas, can you make your strength save? I'm not Atlas. Tony, can you make your strength save? Whoever the mysterious.
19.
Nice. You are not pulled in. What would you like to do?
Sweet. All right. If I make the save, is it still considered difficult terrain?
It is considered difficult terrain.
Okay, so that cuts my movement in half?
Mhm.
All right, so I'm going to follow the bird. I'm going after the bird. The bird is mine. You stay away from the bird. I'm getting the bird. And I'm going to go after the bird. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep tracking it. So I'm gonna try to move as far as I can. So I'm going to use a bonus action to dash, which will let me move a full 30 feet. And I'm gonna use my feline agility, which will let me use it to move another 30 feet. And I'm gonna keep following the bird. Bird. And I should still have a shot, so I'm gonna try to take another shot at the bird.
You got a shot with bird. Bird's a word.
Bird is the word. Does a 30 hit the bird?
Yes.
Hey. And the bird is still my favorite enemy. $24 points of damage.
Bird's still up, aren't they? All right.
Those who failed or were already in the center take another 43 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled real well on that one.
Yeah, you watch as about 8, I would say 10 people are crushed and obliterated. Another 5 people are sucked in, so you've got another around 28 people in this thing right now.
How many people did you say were in this army?
300.
So you're saying that the vast majority of these people are making their strength saving throws?
It's 100 feet radius or diameter?
Radius.
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah. It's real big.
They are not all together though.
Right.
Oh, okay. That's gonna get. Let me do some math. I was not expecting y'all to fight these people. Okay.
When you get the chance, I have Sari's damage.
All right. What's her damage?
87.
Okay.
I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just softening her up for Terry. It's fine.
That's fine. She looks a little wounded. But as you slice down that second time, she just smiles at you, even though you see blood begin to pour from out of her mouth. Okay, so let's think about this. You've got 100. Let's say we have a grid of 300 people. Tony, can you talk about our sponsors for me really quick?
I sure can. Wait, hold on. There we go. I sure can. So we've got some fantastic sponsors. We have Campaign Coins, which has been one of our sponsors for a very, very long time. They are the makers of some fantastic physical pieces for your games, and not only your tabletop RPG games, but also some of your board games. And they have books. They have some fantastic adventure books out there on their website. I currently use my D20 Campaign Coins to keep tracks of my crits, my auto crits, and my advantages. And I've been learning to do finger rolls with it. We also have tonight's sponsor, Dryad Tea, who is the maker of our fantastic blend, Fate's Chosen, which you can get out there on their website right now. Makers of fantastic tea, including my own personal blend, Capt LaGrange Grey, which is a fruity vanilla Earl Grey that is very flirty, just like me. And don't forget to check out the Patreon, where you can go and subscribe to the Patreon to help support the stream and support us. We have many fantastic tiers, including the highest tier of Warm Fuzzy, which we will be calling out at the end of the show. Who else do we have?
Eris Savad.
Oh yeah, we have the fantastic Eris Savad, who makes some wonderful RPG cases. She makes dice bags. She makes pencil cases. They're all handmade with love from her to you.
It's a 100-foot radius.
We have,
1,000-foot radius.
was it Wolfwood?
1,000-foot radius or 100-foot radius?
100 foot.
It's 100-foot radius. It's 1,000-foot range.
That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Sorry.
So where did you? Okay. We've got this little map. All right, here y'all are. Right here. Or no, y'all are over here. This is where Sari is. This is where your boat is. From here to here is about 150 feet. Each of these squares is about 100 feet squared. Where would you want to put it? You're muted. Or can't hear you.
I would have wanted to put it, and you said the large circle is our boat?
Yep. It's 150 feet away.
Okay. And it's 100, and it's more, but you said it was more than 100 feet in the air?
100 feet in the air.
Okay. Then I would have put it maybe, let's say, a little bit off to the right side, so that as the radius wouldn't catch the boat, but would still catch a lot of people.
You want it like right here?
Sure.
Okay. 100 feet
So-
radius. So this way.
Yes.
This
So,
way.
Morgan, is the boat caught in the radius of the gravity?
Nope.
And
The things it's attached to are.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Elephants on parade.
Let's make one for each of the 6 elephants really quick. See how quickly this thing gets sucked in. 6.
Also, if tea is not your thing, you can always go to Found Familiar and get a wonderful coffee blend. I hear Express Love, the Sumerian god of coffee, really digs their blends.
It's canon.
All right.
It's canon.
That's
These 3
canon.
elephants are sucked in, and how much HP does it go? What was that? Do you remember the first roll you made for that?
33.
Yep.
Okay, they're
One
pretty
more.
hardy. And then the second
they
was
are.
48. 33 plus 48?
33 plus
43.
48, 30, 81.
43, yeah.
Okay.
26.
They only take that damage if they're sucked into the 20. Right?
Right. But I mean, if they fail the strength saving throw, they're sucked into the
They were
20
sucked into the
basically.
20.
Right. And they have to make it every turn.
Alright, give me 1 second to roll this damage roll. Go ahead and
While
describe
she's
what
ro-
your characters are doing during this time without taking your turn, if you don't mind.
Right. I mean, I'm cowering behind Eldon currently.
Eldon is trying to remember if it's been 2 days since he pulled Yannicka out of the statue.
I want the bird thing. It's gonna be mine. I'm gonna get it.
Describe yourself, Tony.
Oh, sure. So I am a black tabaxi. I am very bouncy, very springy, very excitable, as you could not tell. I have gold eyes. I am wearing leather armor. The armor you see looks suspiciously, it has hints of the same clothing that your buddy Atlas was wearing, almost as if they may be part of the same organization. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever. Yes, he is a bow and a quiver. He has a sword on his side, and he looks very, very intent on taking down the thing that's trying to fly away from him really fast.
I'm thinking about how much that surprise fire hurt, because that hurt
Yeah, it hurt a lot.
a lot. I said I was gonna do something stupid. I am reminded why I don't do stupid things. It's fine.
Play
And
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
You're right. Trying to figure out how the flying fuck we're gonna get out of here, because we need to get out of here.
The void ball is the ROB.
Yeah, well. Oh, do I need to make a strength saving throw to try and knock? Oh, she's doing math.
She's mathing right now.
She's mathing right now. She's discussing things. I don't know what she had planned for us to do across this.
I'm
It
pretty
wasn't
sure
this.
it wasn't fighting 100 people. Hey, Deej. What's coming up on holding action?
As of right now, everyone is trying to make sure that we're not going to get super sick. However, 2 big, exciting, fun things. Brand new campaign going to be starting up probably in a couple of months. There's a post about it on Twitter. If you reply to it, I'll never see it because it's got 1,000 things on it. Just a bunch of gifs, people vomiting. I don't know what that's about. And then also, there's a number of Aliens one-shots that'll be returning, and actually, present company included, it's possible we may see one young private promoted in the field, should they be so inclined. But we're going to be revisiting some alien worlds, also gifts involving vomit, but totally different, no correlation to the other one.
Yeah.
So lots of very exciting stuff actually coming up, and nope, can't talk about that yet because it's a secret, sort of like what Terry has in his pocket,
All right, so
the coin.
this is what it looks like.
Oh my god.
You've got about 97 people in the effect of your spell. About 60 of them are being affected by your spell. You also see that on their turn, 3 of the elephants are sucked in and annihilated, which means that the boat is being sucked in. You have about 1 turn before the boat reaches the point of origin.
So, okay.
What's it tied with?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, wouldn't the
okay, so-
annihilation of the...
It's all objects are being pulled. So the boat is also
True.
being pulled.
So a
Gotcha.
rope is an object, but I'm trying to do math. So we slept last night. Yesterday was when we fought the big bad lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was that same day that we fought the worms, or was it the day before that we fought the worms?
Same day.
Okay.
Yeah, because we just
No Yannicka today. Got it.
Which brings us to the army's turn. The ones that are still up are going to start advancing. So, they're going to avoid this zone of death and start approaching. The first thing that Sari's going to do is she's going to cast Cone of Cold, which I need. What's your name? Kesra.
Mm-hmm.
60-foot cone, which is going to get Kesra, Terry, and Eldon.
I'm 100 feet across the bridge.
The bridge is 60 feet across.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, okay, cool. All right. Bring it.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, well, those are even better.
Yeah, I'm way better
It's-
at those.
Fine. It's just, natural 19.
I'm going to use
That's
an
a fail.
advantage.
Oh, it's a 25, though. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
advantage.
It's fine. I'm just going to die.
Another advantage.
It's my turn. It's fine.
Natural 20. 27.
Okay. You are only going to take 21 points of cold damage.
21.
21.
So,
No problem.
I'm out.
You are unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You are encapsulated in ice.
Fantastic. Great. Perfect. Now I don't actually have to do anything. This is actually my ideal situation.
Which brings us to Zytharia, who has just who needs to make a strength saving throw. Luckily, y'all, she's strong. Not that strong.
Isn't she in the ethereal plane?
Oh yeah, she's in the
Yeah,
ethereal
she's-
plane,
yeah,
but she's gonna
totally.
pop out this turn.
Okay.
She ends her starts her turn within the radius. So that's a failure for Zytharia. You watch as Zytharia appears on a broom, a magical broom. And as soon as she appears, she reaches out for you, Leona, and then begins to be sucked.
Can I react and try to catch her?
Yes, you can.
What do I do?
Make a dexterity saving throw, or make your strength saving throw. You've got to beat Alexander's DC.
Advantage.
Okay.
One more advantage.
Okay.
Frack, patty whack. That's a 15.
That doesn't meet Alexander's DC. You are not able to catch her. How much damage does she take, Alexander? 43? You're muted.
You're mute.
You're muted, Morgan.
If you want me to roll another one, I can, but the last one was 43.
Yep. Okay. Luckily, Zytharia has 200 hit points.
She beefy.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But she is trapped there.
She can make her save. Oh no.
You can make her save and start moving away, but it's difficult terrain. It's a pretty beefy spell.
Mm-hmm. Alexander, it's your turn.
Cool. So seeing Kesra drop and seeing, I guess, would I have seen Zytharia pop out?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and I see the boat getting sucked toward it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll drop concentration on it.
Okay. Big sigh.
But that gives me my action to cast a different spell.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do shit. Yeah. Fuck this. Sorry, Terry.
I should have mentioned that upon what she has done to Kesra, Sara would have run behind, essentially backed away, so she doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity from Kesra. Backed away, and your view is blocked from her by one of the big massive statues.
Okay. Gotcha. Those all have shorter ranges too. Man, all wizard spells should be like 80 feet. But that isn't enough range, so yeah, it's time to bring the light. So opposites. I don't want to make you do math again.
Go ahead. Hit me with your best shot.
I'm sitting right
I'm
here.
an in-house math teacher. It's okay.
Sickening Radiance.
On.
She's good at counting.
It has a 30-foot radius. It's 60 so 60-foot diameter. Not where the void was, but basically on the opposite side.
Sure. You want to go like right in the middle?
Sure, that'll work. So it has a 30-foot radius. Everyone inside every turn has to make a con saving throw.
Is that about right? That's 60. Well, 60 feet would be like this, right?
60 feet across?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably pretty close. Should be a little bit half of that. That's about right. The bigger one.
The bigger one? Mm-hmm. But this is
160 feet. Oh.
It's just not just scale. Sorry.
Okay.
It should be like more oblong.
Sure.
What 60 feet? 60 feet
60
out of
100.
100.
It's about 60%.
60%? What's 60% of 35?
0.6 times 35.
Math, y'all.
Math teacher, what is 60% of 35?
No. Times
21! 21 people need to make a what save?
Con saving throw,
Okay, they can do that.
probably. That's the problem with this spell.
We got a 2, 6, 18, 8. So we'll say 3 out of 4 fail. Oh, they rolled pretty poorly.
Nice. So everyone who fails takes 4d10 radiant, and they suffer a level of exhaustion.
Takes how much radiant?
4d10. So, not as much as my previous rolls.
15.
They all take 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay. You don't
And-
see any of them drop.
Right, and they have a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
And I will turn to Eldon. This is not going well.
You got that right. Mm-hmm.
And I'll yell out to, sorry, you realize you're killing the people who can let you in.
You don't hear anything. Okay. Eldon, it's your turn. This is the third round of combat, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna just quick bonus action flex heal.
Okay.
So
What does it
that's
look
gonna-
like? Can you show me?
Muscles bulging through metal armor, you can tell.
Yeah.
That's how hard he's flexing. And that's a D10 plus 12. Give me good stuff. Oh shit, yeah, Max. 22 hit points back.
Alrighty, sir.
That's my bonus action, and my primary action is going to be to run right at where Kesra ran to. I can get 30 feet.
You get to Kesra.
Dope. And she's
Is unconscious.
Can I?
Am I frozen?
RP?
Am I
Yeah, she's like frozen in an ice cube, right?
Yeah.
She's okay.
I'm dope. I look
Let me
dope,
RP. Let me RP this out. Okay.
Okay, let's
Is
do
she
it.
unconscious though? Is she unconscious?
She's unconscious.
Okay. Yes. Perfect. Can I please shove that ice cube back across the bridge? Because it's hot in the desert and everything's starting to melt and it's gonna be wet and it's gonna slide right on down just like an ice cube on a counter. Just
You've used your movement to get to her.
shit. Yeah, you're right. And I used my
Sorry,
bonus
buddy.
action to heal. Yep. All right.
Did. Sorry.
Next
buddy.
time,
Anything else for your action? Defense?
I'm gonna defend that ice cube. If anything
Okay.
tries to come and hit it.
Okay. Terry?
That stupid ice cube.
All right. Seeing Captain Eldenser run by Thierry, recognizing my best friend Kisra is perhaps in dire straits, I am going to reach behind me and adjust my pince a little bit, but then also in that motion, sort of slick-like, I'm going to pull out my remaining scroll. And I'm going to open it in front of me. Because Captain Eldenser hears everything, you'll begin to hear some incantations taking place. And this page, this scroll will begin to split into 4 pieces, 4 individual page-sized pieces spreading out. As I continue to mutter the words, I will break momentarily, and I will try to hold the finishing execution of the spell until Captain Eldenser has cleared the area.
Okay. So.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes, I very much yell, Captain Eldenser, get my best friend Kisra out of there. And I will focus on the pieces of the page as they continue to split apart in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. What level spell are you attempting to cast?
A 9th level spell.
Okay. As you do this, you see Sari step out. And with the same flame intensity in her eyes that you saw her have when she burned down your merchant shop, she reaches out, and the papers in front of you vanish as she counterspells you with a natural 20.
This is an ability check, yes?
Yep.
So then as soon as I see her begin to cast, I said, not this time. Your ace is mine now. And I will cast Cutting Words on her ability check.
Can you do that as a reaction?
It has to be a
Oh,
reaction.
it has to be extra. Yeah, of course. What's the spell save?
The spell save would be 19, 10 plus the spell's level.
No, you're to beat your Cutting Words.
I roll and reduce it from her
okay.
skill.
It's automatic.
Oh, then go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
And you will reduce a solid 8.
8. Okay. What does this look like?
Well, I want to ensure that I'm waiting for the execution of the spell for Captain Eldenser to leave the range. And the pieces of the page as she is sloughed off, like the scullery dog she's trying to be, all of the pieces of the page will disappear into the sky, darting up, and black portals will begin to open. 3 over the battlefield beyond. 1 directly above me and Sari, who I've now walked up to closely and approached. And I will simply stare at her in the eyes and say nothing else as meteors begin to fall from the sky on those locations.
Roll for damage.
If you're all right with it, I did pre-roll this because
I'm
it's
all right
a
with
lot
it.
of dice. A fiery blast of 84 fire damage rains down in every area in a 20-foot radius, coupled by the massive fragmentation of another 62 points of bludgeoning damage for anybody in the affected area. And I would like to aim the meteor swarm above me to destroy the bridge near its point of connection into the open desert.
Alright, is it dexterity?
With the
saving throw?
specific understanding that Captain Eldenser is ice cubing away.
You know what? Oh, Eldon hasn't been able to get his turn yet.
I would like to hold its
You're
execution.
gonna hold it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sari's turn is before. Okay. Sari's turn is before Eldon's.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Okay.
I did
Leona?
cast the other portals directly behind where we are standing.
Behind, as in like.
But well, behind her into the battlefield.
Into the battlefield? Like, would you say like right here and here?
Whatever the front line would be. Basically a carpet
line.
bomb directly behind.
Okay. We're doing this. Here we go. Leona, your turn's gonna be next. What would you like to do?
What?
While I do this math.
What do I? So
Save the ship.
The ship's not doing anything now, though, and I'm
The ship is
guessing
being. Oh, it's not
and
being
it's
pulled
not
anymore.
being pulled anymore, and the elephants are probably dead.
Almost all the elephants are dead.
Almost
Kill
all the
the
elephants
people
are-
on the ship.
Amelia needs help, man.
There aren't people on the ship that I've seen except for our dead crew members. I'm still
What does-
going on the ship, though.
What does Leona want to do?
I mean, does Leona see Kesra falling?
Probably not. She's probably focused on the
Then
ship.
I'm going to the ship. So I'll go to the ship. I will. Is there anybody on the ship?
Just Amelia Burke, and you see two guards guarding her. They look like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat them.
Okay. Deej, can you message me those damages, please?
But of course, that's my specialty.
Thank you.
It's fine. I'm gonna use my last advantage.
Okay.
Good God, that's a dirty 20. And so I'm just gonna roll both.
Do you get one attack or two?
I get 2.
Okay.
And that one's a 27.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use that damage. I'm not gonna roll. So what happens is I'm panicking a little bit, a lot of bit, and so I'm using this even though. So I am screeching because I feel like dinosaurs screech, and I'm kind of panicking because I've seen now crew members that have been slain, and I'm not okay with that. So I'm going to go with my mouth at the first one with a bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's 33 damage.
Yep, still standing.
It needs to make a, I'm gonna grapple this MFer, so he needs to make a strength save, I guess is what.
That's a failure.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep him in my mouth for a minute, and I'm gonna, while I'm kind of like trying to jerk him away, my tail. This might be slightly accidental, to be honest, because I'm not used to having a tail, but I'm gonna swing my tail and try to knock the other one off the ship, and that's gonna be 20 damage.
He does not get knocked off the ship.
That's okay.
But he does take the 20 damage. And he
And
looks bloodied.
Can I use my bonus action to throw the one in my mouth off the ship?
Because that's hilarious, yes.
Okay. And then I'll screech at the one that didn't fall off the ship, and maybe he'll just jump willingly.
Okay.
Really. And I'm a little afraid to change back into Leon. Actually, you know what? There's only one guard on the ship, right?
Yes.
And we're in the air,
Yes.
so conceivably no one can see me.
Conceivably.
Other than this one person that I know, who I already turned into tail bait. No, I'm gonna hold concentration for more round.
Okay. Kesra, please make a death save.
You got it, boss. Natural 20.
Oh my god.
I will take a picture of it
No,
if
I
you
believe
like.
you.
Wait, I'm frozen solid. What does this mean?
What do you think it means?
I think it means that Eldon, with his super, super high perception, hears a very, very faint, high-pitched squeal coming from the ice cube. And then I feel like I have to start holding my breath.
I would say you are able to kind of bust yourself out of this ice cube, essentially.
You're a lot nicer than I am.
It's fine.
Okay, maybe then it would be super, super duper cool if the ice started to shatter from 2 points. The center of the hilt of the Holy Avenger, and also where the Might of the Dawn is underneath my armor.
That it does. Eldon, you watch both of them glow brightly, and this ice containing your best friend Kesra shatters. Kesra, you are going to be prone for the start of your turn.
Oh yeah, no, I am like 100% just collapsed on the ground.
Eldon's about to Heisman Trophy her ass out of there.
Hell yeah.
Okay. It is going to be Sari in the army's turn. Sari looks incredibly wounded, and you watch as she begins to... Hold on, let me make sure I have this spell right. Hold on. Disappear in ash, essentially. Ash and feathers. As she misty steps away. And that's... She misty steps and she kind of disappears into the throng. And as she does, you lose sight of her.
She was more than 60 feet away from me, right? Okay.
What's up, Eldon? You do not get an
I can wait
attack
till my turn, but would I have been able to see with my ridiculous passive where she ended up?
If
I was watching this happen, I don't know if... I mean, I can wait for my turn to do a perception check if I need to.
Because of the heat of battle, and you, ordinarily anybody else, I would say no. Anybody else, I would say no, but since you are used to the heat of the battle, I would say that you do see her about 30 feet away, disappear behind some soldiers who absorb her and kind of like take her in and shield her.
Perfect.
You might see at that point that she's... Are you observant?
Yeah, I've got the observant feat.
Okay. I'll message you what you see her saying. Oh, did you make concentration checks for the damage?
No. What was... I don't remember.
Made her beat half the damage.
That one was exactly meet, so that's 13.
Success, yeah.
That one was 14 damage.
That's a fail.
So that means I wouldn't have done that last thing too, because that was the first round.
Yeah. What do you want to do about that? Combat, y'all. It's hard.
I don't know.
You want to say that you made it just to the top, and then there's 2 guards up there, and that's when you turn back into Leona?
Yeah,
we can
do
bring
that.
those guys
We
back.
can-
It's pretty easy for me to do.
We can do that.
All right. See? This is the land of make-believe. We can do what we want.
The world is ours to
Can I have my
craft.
turn back?
No. Yes. Your turn is coming up, though. I'm pretty sure.
I know, but I just used my turn.
Whose turn is it anyway? It's the army's turn and Tony's turn at the same time. Tony, you have shot the bird, and it's not a bird anymore.
So, if she's polymorphed, and I call the polymorphed creature my favorite enemy, when she reverts back, is she still my favorite enemy?
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Rock, paper, scissors, go. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
God, come on!
Rock, paper, scissors, go. Hey! She's not your favorite enemy.
What you missed is that it was scissors right up until it was both rocks.
Okay, so she is not my favorite enemy anymore?
She's not. Leona
Okay.
won that rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, yeah, the bird's gone. Well, do I see the boss lady?
Yes, she looks very badly hurt. About 20 feet from you, actually.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna run over to her.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, you got fucked up. You should probably drink this.
Okay.
Dump. Potion of cure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the music? There it goes. Playing a bad guy. Oh yeah.
13 points back.
Okay.
So we still doing this? We still killing these guys, going after them. What do you want to do, boss? Bird's not a bird anymore.
They're more formidable than I expected, but I still have my army. She looks around, takes a quick gauge. We'll retreat.
All right, you're the one paying me.
That's right. You all hear a whistle go out.
Bye, bird lady. No hard feelings. It's just a job. See you later.
You hear a strange voice call out. Hello? Wait, what? It's just a strange voice that you hear kind of echoing from the distance. Bye, bird lady.
I'm not responding. I'm busy. Please leave a message.
And the army is going to begin to retreat. Where is Eldon in this? Oh, it's still. Okay,
I'm at the very
Zytharia.
top. So
That's right. So Zytharia is next. Since that is
Alexander was
over.
last, I think.
Yep. Zytharia will fly her way up to the ship, and there she will take care of those two guys. Okay. You see her land kind of on the ship. She drops her broom and she unleashes. She just grabs them both and unleashes a. What's that called?
Inflict wounds.
Powerful magic?
Very powerful magic. Word of Radiance, bitches! Light pours from her and she sears these two people from the inside out. Chucks them overboard because I say so. Alright, Alexander, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to, I guess, run 30 feet across the bridge because I was still on the other side.
Mm-hmm. You can get halfway across the bridge.
And then I will bonus action Misty Step the rest of the way.
Okay,
So
60
that
feet.
I should be next to Eldon and
Kesra. Yes.
Or close-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, the army is retreating.
They're pulling back.
Cool. Is the ship within 100 feet of us on some weird angle?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, earlier. I misspoke at the beginning of the fight. Because I didn't have my map.
Um,
From where you are, the ship, if it was on the ground, it would be 150 feet from you.
Gotcha. Okay. I will continue to concentrate on my radiant thing, and I guess I'm just gonna drop a fireball into some of these suckers as they're running.
Okay.
I don't. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know what my chances are of hitting Boss Lady are. Probably slim, but I'll drop a fireball there.
Okay.
This uses my staff, so I will just hold that up and cast out of it.
Okay.
Where is that spell? On here. There it is. Cast that, please. And it's a lot of d6.
Didn't be on you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While he's counting his fiery doom for other people, can we just get a round of applause for Camille for doing this major, gigantic, fucking battle off the top of her fucking head because she thought we would be smart people and like not run face first into like
27
known
points
better.
of fire damage.
Okay. You sear a couple people. Which brings us to Eldon.
Hi. Terry. She's over there now. Where is that accent? She's over there now.
All right. She's not escaping me this time.
Good man. I'm going to pick up Kesra over my shoulders and use every bit of movement action, whatever I can, to get back.
Alexander, do you want to
Across.
say that you backed up for this?
I mean, sure.
Because you don't have any movement speed remaining.
Right. Like,
Since
I don't
I'm
know.
technically holding the cast, though, I can theoretically pick areas as it's cast. Is that not possible?
Like it.
We'll do it. We'll say it's possible. I don't know whether or not, but I'm gonna call and say that it is. So you can move them.
I mean, I guess I was going next, so I could have just burned my whole last turn.
Well, and technically you would have had to expend the spell slot before your, or use the spell before your turn. Otherwise, the spell is wasted. Because if you hold a spell, if it gets back to your turn, the spell's gone.
That's true. Yeah. Well, as soon as I see Captain Eldon's skadoochery, I'm gonna go to Legoland and I'm gonna make it rain.
Okay.
It's just very rainy, and it's not really related to Legos, but
And
it's
how
a
big
rainy
are
part of
these
California.
radiuses?
20-foot radius in 4 specified locations. 40-foot radius, excuse me. 40-foot radius.
So they're 80 feet and 80 feet wide. So I
Correct.
have that right. Okay.
So actually, it really doesn't change a lot of my area. I'm still just going to carpet bomb the entire front of the desert sands leading up to the temple.
Okay.
And if Alexander still has a fancy little collection bubbled up anywhere, maybe I'll go ahead and plop a little meteorite just right softly on top of it. Just go ahead and
he does, definitely.
just go ahead and poop them out.
You can just go ahead and wipe out that whole section of 35 right there.
And as a reminder, that is 84 fire damage and 62 bludgeoning damage.
Noted. You watch as the entire front line of this army, half of which has retreated, able to retreat, so there's only about half remaining by the time you cast the spell, since they have retreated. 35 times 3 is... If you would like to know the numbers...
115, 105? Oh.
You get about 50 people in the span of this carpet bombing, plus this area which had 21 minus 15.
I would reduce it to 1 person as long as it was sorry. I want to ensure that she is included in that radius.
With area effect, and you can't see her. You don't.
She was
you don't
pointed
see
out by
I was
Eldon,
pointed out.
correct?
On
She
my
was-
last turn, I
mean,
pointed her
you
out.
told him where she was, but she's around, and Terry himself cannot see her. So
Okay.
Terry, you are unable to tell whether or not your spell got sorry.
Could I aim approximately within 80 feet of where I think Eldon is pointing then, for sure?
You certainly can.
Pretty
Make
wide
a spell,
area.
Make a spellcasting check for me.
Absolutely, that's like my favorite thing is Terry. 1 second. I would like to burn my last natural crit there, if it's possible.
Okay. You feel pretty certain that that area that he pointed out, you have obliterated.
Kobe.
Fate's chosen. Actually, there's gonna be one last thing. Leona, something starts to tremble on the ship as you stand on it.
Oh. Okay.
You look at your feet, and they begin, not your feet. You look at your feet where you're standing, you look at the boards, and they begin to disintegrate.
Oh. Oh. Oh, can I get to Burke?
You can try. Make a dexterity check. That's pretty good.
21.
Yes, you can get to Burke.
Can I get her out?
Yeah, the mast is disintegrating as well. So you can grab her.
Oh, we're still in the air though.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yes, I see the problem. Yes, I'm here for it. I'm prepared. Oh, good Lord. I can't do that again. So, here's what we're just gonna... I don't want to die today. Sorry, Captain. And I'm going to cast Polymorph again on myself because I didn't use any spell slots because I was a dinosaur. And I will... Can I just make myself like a giant bird creature?
Yeah.
Can I just like nudge her to like get on? Get on!
She gets on.
Okay, I'm gonna fly.
Where do you fly?
I'm flying back to my friend. Where's Thytharia?
On her broom.
Okay, good. Are there any other crew members?
Not that you see.
Oh, shit. Okay. I will give a small bird cry. Oh, she's gonna be so mad at us.
The last thing that you see is what you would recognize to be a glyph, essentially at the front of the ship that has been activated.
I'll fly back to my friends.
I have one question.
I have one answer.
Does the beefy tabaxi see the new giant bird?
The beefy tabaxi does see the new giant bird.
Oh god, I don't have an animal picked up.
Tony?
All right, boss, we're gonna get you out of here. Another bird. And I'm just gonna just like, here, you, take her. And then I'm just gonna like start going after the bird.
Okay.
I'm flying.
The bird is flying back towards where you're supposed to be retreating from. As it does so, you see this is just at the tail end of these meteor swarms that have obliterated 50 people out of this army. Damn, that's a lot. Y'all like halfway killed this army. Maybe a little less than half.
Bird.
I'm gonna. If I'm an eagle, I can carry because that's large, right?
Yeah, you can be an
Okay,
eagle.
then I'll be an eagle. I'll be a giant eagle.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get stats because apparently I'm not done. It's fine.
Okay. Make your attack, Tony.
Oh, I wasn't gonna attack.
You don't want to attack? You just want to chase it?
Yeah, it's a different bird, so I'm just gonna chase the bird.
That's even better. All right, well, I'm just gonna fly back to my friends.
Okay. You all see this massive tabaxi running towards you.
We'll deposit Captain Amelia Burke.
Yep.
On the ground.
Zytharia lands next to you.
Is she okay?
The Burke?
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. She is not even close to okay.
Can I cast a spell on her? I don't know. We're not in initiative anymore, so I'm just...
As a bird, you can't.
Oh no, I'm gonna drop concentration as soon as I land.
Oh.
Do you get within 90 feet of us?
Do you get close?
How close do you get, Tony?
I'll say I probably get within like. Yeah, I definitely get within 90 feet, and then the moment she drops it, I just like skid to a halt and just like, aw. And like my shoulders just droop, and I just like kind of kick the sand a little bit, and it's like, such a tease.
I start stalking that way. Like I'm just like sword in hand, shield floating around me. I'm just coming for you.
Oh, I'm not being paid to kill you anymore, so you don't have to worry about me.
I don't care.
Would Terry be able to see
out loud.
this going on? The big Tabaxi charging?
Yeah, y'all can clearly see this attack. This.
Feeling like
It's
going
not.
instruction.
Is
Correct
he
me if
the
I'm-
only one?
Yes, correct me
Yep.
if I'm wrong, Atlas or Tony, but this creature does not look like they are antagonizing. They are just chasing.
Literally, I was just looking at the bird and chasing, and then once she changed, he like skids to a stop, and like you see his shoulders drop, and he's just like, aw.
See, but you clearly came from the army, and so you can leave. Or we
Are
can
you
keep
saying
doing what
this?
we've been doing.
Dan, are you
Yes,
saying
I'm-
this out loud?
I'm saying this
Okay.
out loud to the tabaxi.
Also, Terry, as soon as the meteor swarm landed, would immediately be marching forward looking for bodies.
Oh yeah, I don't care about you guys. I just wanted the bird.
And I guess if I saw a Tabaxi charging at me, I would hold person that as well.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
You can try.
Leave.
Make a wisdom saving throw, friend. Would you?
16.
That meshes the spell DC.
Me to beat.
You escape this time.
Leave or we don't stop.
Why? I don't see what the problem is, but you look kind of pissy.
I'll roll intimidation if you want.
Nah. I should probably go check on the boss. Gotta get paid. Gotta make that money. All right. Yep. Nice meeting you guys. Hope I don't get paid to kill you again. See you later. And then I will dash and then use my feline agility to move another 60 and 120. And you're just like cartoon cloud of a cat. And it's just.
All right.
Does Terry immediately see any familiar young adolescent females dead strewn about the battlefield anywhere?
Okay. So, if you we're gonna save the rest of this for next session.
Give me my body, Camille. Give it to me.
Oh god, we are. Because we are at time. And we don't have time for exactly what you want to do.
Give me my body.
7, 30, 8, 30, 9, 30, 10, 30. We're way over time.
That's why I was confused.
Holy shit, y'all!
That's why I was
So
confused.
over.
I was
Yeah.
getting confused because that's the time I'm used to stopping.
We were way over time.
It's
And I was like, wait a
11:21
minute.
Eastern time.
Oh my god, nobody said anything.
This like old.
Because we were
Yeah,
going.
Because we had a grudge to settle.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I was just looking for the 30. Holy moly.
You were on the
Birds to
beach with
kill.
your sticks and your shells,
Yeah,
and we are over here walking away from the water. Camille.
I think
my
we started
God.
at
Y'all were
like
walking away
9:15.
Y'all were walking away from the water? Y'all were walking away from the water.
With the shells in the sticks. There you were on the beach, and then we ran for a full swim.
One more round of applause for Camille doing this amazing thing, like literally on the fly the entire time.
Yeah, there was no.
Because
This was
there
not
goes
the plan.
Grayson.
I hear Grayson.
Because I don't think we were supposed to actually say "Let's go, bitch." We're supposed to say "Let's go, bitches."
Should
I
have been
think was
prepared.
the-
Should have been
the
prepared.
opposite.
That was my B. That was my
You
B.
were, Camille. You
Oh, we
were.
just fought an army and won. Just.
One is a
Uh,
very loose term. We
they're
didn't
running away
die.
from us.
Camille,
They're
he
running
didn't
away
mean
from
it.
us.
He did mean it, Camille.
Camille.
Terry had no choice. He was always going
No,
forward.
I don't care. That's
He didn't
fine.
mean it, Camille.
Camille, don't forget to
Didn't
end
mean
the
it.
giveaway.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, Tony. I will end the giveaway.
You don't understand. Combat is my favorite thing in D&D.
It
I
is,
want
but
more.
I was frozen solid by an ally.
I was saving you.
Yeah, that was kind of. That
You
was,
weren't frozen solid by an ally.
No,
that
it
was
wasn't.
sorry
It was
that did
the,
that.
The end?
sorry.
All right.
That was
Lost,
sorry that got you.
Lost Nomad has won
Lost
the
Nomad.
giveaway.
Hey!
Please contact Tony, who is Captain Lagrange, on everything
almost?
for your prize. All right, friends.
Y'all.
Fuck me. Let's go and sign off. I didn't realize I'd gone an hour over. Holy shit, I feel like it's fine.
Hey.
Remember your shells. Remember your sticks. I'll find my body.
Oh god. So hi, I'm Mindy. I played a pterodactyl. Not pterodactyl. Is it a pterodactyl? I played
A dinosaur.
a dinosaur tonight. It was pretty cool. Wow. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, basically anywhere on the internet at MKY1713, except for one place where there's an H. I don't remember which one it is, so have fun with that. My favorite part of the session. God, God, I don't even know, y'all. I'm so overwhelmed.
Is it because you hated it?
No, there's so many things, and I can't. I really enjoyed, the glitter hug. The glitter hug. Yeah. That was the glitter hug of Greater Restoration. So, that's me.
Hi, I'm Kate. I got to play Kestra. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Very Pale Ale. And this Wednesday, I'm going to DM my beginning of a series of one-shots called the Iron Battalion, starting at 6:30. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a great time. I hope. See you then.
I forgot to plug my spell sun.
Hi, I'm Thanrand. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Thanrand. Here on Monday nights with these beautiful people, and then every other night on my own Twitch channel, which is also Thanrand. And then soon on Friday nights here on this channel with Elder Scrolls. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so much fun. I love you all. My favorite thing was mouthing off to somebody. Eldon doesn't do that very often.
Morgan.
Hi, everybody. I'm Morgan. I had the distinct pleasure of playing Alexander tonight. You can find me on Twitter at NecroAlexander. My favorite part was, I think it was Terry just bringing the pain with a meteor swarm. It was pretty clutch.
Thanks, Morgan. Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony. I played Atlas and Strider, the Tabaxi. My favorite part was Leona's description of the fall and then the polymorph transformation and the swoop out, like the classic. Yeah, that was pretty dope. I love that. You can find me everywhere on the internet, Cap Lagrange.
And
Done.
thank you for sponsoring our giveaway tonight.
No problem. There'll be another one next game.
Hey, Terry. aka Deej.
Hello, I am Terry Onawan, level 20 merchant. Average level 10 bard, it would seem. I can be found everywhere on the interwebs, on this Algore's internet in the year 2020. You can find me at D&Deej in all the places. So do that because like top tier S poster, but also like some cool stuff. So like be there for that. We'll be back doing content on Holding Action. Follow them on Twitch. And by them, I mean we, and by we, I mean us. I'm not really sure how to quantify that, but do the follow business. Tonight, my flavor flaves were, I think, Mindy's first transformation that was super dope until it was like, by the way, you ain't a dragon, though. All right, let's go ahead and T-dactyl that bad boy. But I think both transformations were super dope, and it was literally on the fly. Oh, all right. So that's why I needed to get the body tonight because I'm getting kicked off the show now.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said he got kicked off the show.
You don't get away with puns like that more than once.
Show us your shirt. What are you wearing?
Oh, hey, pick up this cool Boss Hogging It shirt if you're trying to get your threads dudded out right now in some Leona garb, because that's like inspiration for the soul and for the mirror, and you too can be as handsome as Terry.
I'm done. I'm Camille.
Hashtag word.
You can find me on the internet at Camille's D&D. You can also find the channel on the internet at Open the number 4 Adventure Mini. Stop laughing. So sorry for bringing it over an hour tonight. That's totally my fault. I totally spaced. I feel okay. All right, I'll stop. I make dice trays sometimes. Minnie's is not. Oh God, it's technically finished, but for her birthday, I have made her Bolivian rosewood. Doesn't have the little feet on it yet, but it's fine. Wolfwood Studios. That's my thing. I think Warm Fuzzies, Mindy.
Oh! Okay. So for Warm Fuzzies, we have Belle Chavez! And then we have Andrew, Fellas for the Tables, Payoff Gifts! And then we have Mitch D! And we have Orion! And then we have Gamer Lives! And Sam! And then we also have Christopher! I think that's everybody.
I think that's everybody. I just heard myself. Okay, we're gonna call this a stream. I love y'all dearly. I will catch y'all. We will catch y'all next time. Same time, same place for episode 78 of Fate's Chosen. We're hopefully to go rescue Atlas. Hopefully.
Sticks and shills.
Pray to Saren Ray.
We're the Raven Queen. I got options.
Pray to Saren Ray.
I got options.
I pray to Saren Ray.
Don't pray to Ayun. She doesn't respond fast enough.
Oh my freaking gosh!
I was gonna say don't pray to Paylor, but that one kind of takes the cake. Never mind.